Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Council of Creators, episode 42. Chainsaw Reacts, your host. Death Row is back after being gone for a bit. Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Glad to be back.
Yes. And for the first time, Taladia Plays is here. Welcome, sir. Thank you for being here.
No problem. Thanks for having me on. It was a pleasure.
Of course. David is back. He was rocking out backstage, as he always does. Right out the gate.
I love your track, man, that you have on that countdown. I love that track. It's a banging track, dude.
Oh, yeah, I love it. And Canary Katie is actually here on time. She actually woke up.
Man, you stole my line, dude. I was going to say it.
Wow. Throwing her to the wolves already.
Oh,
yeah.
Come on. It's okay. Well, how's everybody doing? Good? Good?
Yeah.
Whatever, you know.
I like that. Whatever.
It's just the weather. It's just the weather here. It's really hot in the UK right now, so I've got like the fan going on, the AC, and it's like.
Yeah, I got a tower fan hitting me right now. It is like 100 degrees or like around 90s.
Yep.
It's not.
Yeah,
good.
we're in the high 90s out here.
Yeah, I'm already having to spend $1,000 on our AC system this year, and it's just getting started. So
wow,
Ooh,
fun times.
That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. And we're literally closing on our house finally on Friday. We're finally closing.
yay!
All
Congrats.
right.
Which means all that money's are going into that system, that cooling and heating. Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Right out the gate.
All that YouTube money, man. It's got to pay for the AC.
Yeah, I really gotta push myself and make more content to go watch my videos, guys. I need money.
Yes.
So,
Hit the super chat. Hit the super chat, please.
Guys, hit the super chat.
No, don't do that. Just
I did have
don't let Google have a penny.
I did have Patreon at one point. But you know. So I don't know. The news has been kind of weird this week. I mean, kind of strange this week, to be honest. I don't know. Superman images, new Batman show, Shrek 5, Donkey, which is like
Now,
Donkey.
that's not been confirmed. They said there's discussion, but there's nothing been confirmed yet.
They should do it though. Why not?
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
no Donkey movie. You don't want no Donkey movie.
No.
Listen, Puss in Boots 2 was so good. So,
It was, yes. The Last Wish. It was. I love this.
It was
story.
so good.
I love it. I do.
Yeah.
If I want to see a donkey movie, I'll go watch Clerks 2.
I feel like the Superman thing is the new Deflate Gate, because that's what the suit looks like. It looks like they took the air out of it.
Right.
I haven't seen it, to be honest.
He's
I don't
sprung
know
a
what
leak.
it looks like.
That's
You ever seen the suit at all?
I have not seen it.
Oh,
I've
you
fallen
gotta
so
see this.
far off the face of the earth of my Twitter account that I am so behind on everything.
Well, let me help you out.
Wait till you see this.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah. With
Yeah.
you not knowing.
It's something to behold.
Oh, great. Oh my god.
And people are torn. People are divided. There's no middle ground. It's either people love it or people hate it. So it's for that reason alone, I'm digging it. But I mean, I personally don't like it.
Mm.
I'm waiting for actual footage.
Come on, Chainsaw. What are you doing, dude? Come on.
I got it. Boom.
There we are.
I mean,
Mm.
somebody forgot to hit the pump button on there.
Yeah.
Really bright.
It is a bright color.
It's bright. Yeah, that blue is bright.
That just sounds like you're trying to be nice.
Well, yeah, that's my comment. That's my compliment. Yeah, what the heck, man? Why is it? It does look just small. Did they take like the fake muscles out? Is that what's
I
going
mean,
on?
I got the same lines on my air mattress.
Yeah.
I
They
mean,
haven't inflated the suit yet.
it's got the trunks, right? They brought the trunks back and they brought together
figured,
emblem back.
yeah.
That's cool.
Here's another shot.
Yeah.
See,
That's
more
worse. Look
we-
at the sleeve
That
there.
is the-
That looks
Oh.
worse.
You know what the top of it looks like? It looks like now this just say I'm wrong because what do I know? But like that's giving like Arrow jacket to me.
CW. Okay.
It's giving like
Lines.
CW
I
jacket.
see her point. You look at the lines like across the rib cage going
Yeah,
down.
and it's just like
as
tight.
everything is so straight line and symmetrical. She's right. I didn't pick up on that. But you nailed on the head, Katie.
It's giving
Very Arrowverse-ish.
It seems very Oliver like Green Arrow.
Flash season 2.
Yeah.
All those straight. Everything was so straight line. And, oh man.
But you know what? Though, like those were good suits, though. So I don't really.
Well, it's the same costume designer that worked on the Guardians films is working on this. It made this.
Really?
Which makes sense.
Wow.
Yeah.
It looks like he's wearing underwear.
I don't really.
Yeah.
I mean, straight up.
Yeah, I think the red trunks in certain angles looks odd.
What is it?
That's what I'm saying.
It
looks like straight up underwear.
Or as my good friend Comic League would say, call it diapers, because that's what he's wearing. Red diapers.
I'll take those over grape smugglers though. So.
Why is the logo so? It just looks like a diagonal line almost. Like
so
I noticed that too.
The logo is a take on Kingdom Come. It's just not. Okay. Yeah, the Kingdom Come, which is like red and black, but they're going this route.
See.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's not giving me S, but okay. Well,
yeah, I get that. Yeah. There is a good comparison. I'll actually find the image because I actually scrolled past it. So, My Adventures of Superman, that animated show, like they did a comparison of like that suit versus this, and it looks pretty damn close. Here it is.
The new animated series.
Yeah, the new animated show. Like it's pretty close.
Sort of.
It's close.
The lines are there.
But
the lines are definitely there, but the S logo is.
It's so much clearer in the
different. Yeah, in the animated, it's a much more defined S. Where, like you were saying, Katie, it looks like just like a streak across. That was
also
it.
This like a darker blue here too in this area.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And he looks like the live version looks like he's popping his collar too. So.
Yep. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because there's no collar there at all.
True, yeah.
But the same kind of design turns like the cape is on the side like that.
I think the thing that irritates me most about the live action one though is you look at the shoulders. It looks like he's wearing like motorcycle armor or something like that.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna go, motocross, and I'm just like, I've never seen Superman wear armor before.
Well, that's what it looks like. It looks like a motorcycle jacket.
Yeah.
It does, and it's just like, and then you look at his thigh pads, and it makes it even worse.
I think what we've learned over time, and obviously we won't know until we actually see footage, but set photos don't really do things justice because it's like.
That's true.
Because this is like from someone's camera, like how's it going to look on the actual film itself?
Yes, yeah.
After it gets scrubbed, it goes through post-production and light enhancement.
And what kind of color grading is the movie going to have? There's a lot of questions, and then they're going to be selective on how it looks on screen when you cut to him in the suit. If there's like an awkward shot or it looks weird, they're going to clean it up, or they're not going to use a shot that looks awkward. Like that shot of him like stepping and it looks like underwear, they're not going to have that. Like if they do,
are you saying they're going to tuck?
We're going to open a whole new door to the woke generation now.
Yeah. I agree with this point about the extra lines feel a little unnecessary. I agree. Like there's some of it feels like it's just overly just adding lines that don't need to be there.
No, I will say I don't hate it. I don't think it looks bad, but it is giving me CW, which normally their outfits are great. So I'm just more confused than like disappointed. I'm just like, oh.
But mind you, the CW did it better. Just saying.
Well, okay, let's do
because the CW owned it. That's why they knew what they were doing, and they had this formula, and then they put not just on one character, but every single character in the Arrowverse. So there was definitely that lineage going across. Where with this is ground zero. This is page one, and we're here. So if they do continue to make more DC movies based off of this design, are we going to see Batman with a suit designed with that kind of look? Are we going to see Flash with a design like that? Are we going to see Green Arrow, heaven forbid, with a design like that? That might be cringe. I don't know. Like Chainsaw was talking about, it's going to really kind of depend on post-production.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at these shots here, I mean...
Yeah.
Tyler's looks crazy right here.
Well, yeah, because it's also very basic. right? Like
Yeah.
it's just straight blue. There's no extra design. Like Cavill's has that lit
Yeah.
line there.
Abs,
And
eight pack,
well,
abs, abs,
that's
abs
built-
everywhere.
that's
And then we
built
get to
into
this
the
new
suit.
guy.
Yeah.
I know it's built into the suit, but that's my point though, is abs. Go back and look at Christopher Reeves. They did a little ab airbrushing on there. You go look at the one with, oh God, I forgot the Superman Returns. I forget the actor's name. Abs.
Brandon
Now you got this guy. Looks like he's wearing a bulletproof vest. You know, it's like,
And Brandon's Roth's outfit in
Brandon Roth. Thank you. That was it.
in his Kingdom Come outfit in the CW series. That's
Yeah.
the best looking one in my opinion.
Yeah,
I love the way that sucker
It was
looked.
really good. Yeah.
It was well designed and whatnot. But it's like, well, what they did with this suit, like my problem with it is like you take aspects from the New 52 and then you
Look at
change
him.
it completely.
I love that guy.
Ha!
Wow.
That dude is Superman. I'm sorry.
I love him.
Yeah,
Also
he
on the
is.
crossover.
Brandon
That
Routh.
was that was
Yes,
some
that Kingdom Come. That's what the new suit's based off. Is this design? Is that?
Yeah,
If you
see
remember at the end of Crisis, he has the YOLO instead of the black.
I
So
see it.
it's the same concept, but it's more basic. Like the belt's very basic,
Yeah.
and it's just straight. There's no lines. It's just blue.
You know what I think is making me feel the most weird is that these are all very tight. Like they're all like spandexy.
Yep.
Like they're all really like you could see the muscles, you know?
Yep,
And then you
skin
get to
tight.
this one and it's just like it looks so thick that it's just like covering. Like I feel like Superman's supposed to look like buff, you know?
Spandex,
You need to,
not
like bring
armor.
it out.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the newest one is just like I'm
Armory.
wearing a jacket. Like that's what
Yeah.
I'm getting.
What are we
I
gonna
think
say?
that's what
It feels like armory, right? It's getting it's also getting compared to the Fortnite skin in Fortnite.
Oh, Fortnite.
Yeah, because I remember like there was like the Fortnite skin with the underwears and everything, and I'm just like, it's like 1-to-1 from that. Why is James Gunn copy and pasting that?
I mean, why not? But I think what he's trying to do is like, well, the past couple of Superman, obviously we had Brandon Routh as Kingdom Come,
Yeah,
like had underwear. A lot of them didn't have the red trunks, like the recent ones. Like
Yeah.
they just have it. And honestly, I think they're trying to bring that back. I mean, it was a part of the character for so long, but I get the conversation like, well, it's outdated. Well, it seems like we're going kind of all-star classic Superman here. That's what he's trying to do, because we already had that more modernized Superman in the Snyderverse, and now if we're gonna reboot and try to make it our own thing, and also James Gunn, the way he works, it makes sense he would go red trunks. I'd be shocked if he didn't do red trunks. So I'm not surprised there's red trunks on the suit, because that's James Gunn. He's not.
Yeah.
He's weird.
For me, it's not really the trunks that bother me all that much. It's more or less the motorcycle jacket look that's bothering
Yeah,
me.
the fact that it feels like it's not super
Yeah.
tight on him.
yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't fit him. Yeah,
Like he's ready to ride a Harley instead of save the world.
Right. Take off the logo, change the color to black, and put a couple spikes on the shoulder pads. You got Ghost Riders in your jacket. I mean, it's like, ugh.
Hey, Nicolas Cage was Superman at one time.
and you like to be brought up
You
at
had
one
to
point.
bring that
For
up.
like 30 seconds.
Hey,
It was enough. They got footage and they used it in the Flash movie.
Yeah, there was a poll for the red trunks or not, but he already had decided he was gonna do red trunks before that poll went out. He was just like having fun.
Yeah,
He wasn't gonna make a major decision like that based off Twitter.
Yeah.
no. Because he's a big fan of All Star Superman. Like he's taking inspirations from that. Superman 4 seasons, taking a look at comics at that, and also take inspiration from New 52 and mashed them all up into and Kingdom Come, and mashed them all up into one design. Basically, that's what he went for. And like I get the idea that what he did for the New 52 with the collar and everything, but it doesn't work well when you have trunks. I'm sorry, it's the New 52 design, it doesn't have the trunks, and it's different, and it's not armored. It's actually a Kryptonian suit.
Yeah.
So I don't know how James is gonna basically, tell the story of how Superman got his suit. Because remember the initial logo reveal is completely different to the suit design. Like it was more popped out.
Yeah.
So are we getting 2 suits? Are we gonna get
Probably.
Yeah,
I wonder
maybe.
if the suit we're seeing is the one his mom made for him.
yeah.
He took a jacket, altered it.
Maybe.
Yep. I mean, because if you think about it, that's been a lot of the origin as well. Is that there's some origin he gets the suit from like his ship, but there's times where his mom just straight up makes it for him, and then eventually he upgrades. Yeah, so I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this is like the suit he's been using for the last couple of years that his mom made, and then eventually at the end of the movie or the third act, leading into it is the new suit reveal. And who's to say that the red trunks is going to stay on forever? It may even be lost in this movie by the time it's over. He may get a new suit upgrade and it's gone. Who knows? We don't know because we haven't seen it yet. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
Dang.
It's only like what, day 3, day 4 of shooting anyway, so
Yeah, out in public, and they've been.
Oh
shooting
my
for a
gosh,
while.
is it? And they leaked the suit already?
No, it's been They released the photo weeks ago, but like they've been like hiding and like they've been shooting out in public, but away from everybody. So this is the first time we're actually seeing them shoot out in public. So there's like a bunch of photos coming out, but like they've been shooting for a bit. But they had released a photo weeks ago, but they didn't show the red trunks. They hid it. So that's something that was confirmed.
and it was battle damaged, and you could see that it was damaged.
Oh yeah,
in the-
it was battle damaged. Yeah, too. So maybe that's a hint. The suit's gonna destroy to the point where he can't actually wear it anymore. Like he just can't. So, the Batman suit. Yeah, the Batman suit. Robert Pattinson, same thing. Yeah, it's always the conversation. There's always gonna be people that are against anything new that's coming out.
Yeah, but Batman's had like hundreds of suits over the decades. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's going to be a lot tougher to make everybody happy with that.
If you remember, after Keaton, it was Christopher Nolan that took over.
Yeah.
Val Kilmer then.
Put nipples on the Batman suit.
What?
Val and Val
and George.
And
Yeah.
George, both had nipples,
and George came back in the Flash. Want to talk about that? No, I'm kidding.
Let's not.
Why would they do that? I just don't understand. But I think that was like a really dumb decision
Because they couldn't give Val. Val refused to do it. That's why.
I don't blame them. Because I mean, they really screwed up Batman Forever. Like, there's like a darker, more edgier cut that they're like, no, this can't go to kids. Like,
nope. That was the thing. You saw an immediate transition. Like you had the Keaton Batmans were dark and shadowed and poor lighting on purpose. And then you went to Batman Forever and all of a sudden there's greens and purples and blues and it's like, what in the world happened?
Back to Adam West. That's what they were doing.
Then you get the cloning and you get plastic ice.
Yep.
Oh yeah. And then they all had like what was it, like silver like design suits just for one scene to sell toys.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Merchandise. That's what.
Yeah,
it
merchandise.
Freeze.
They were all riding on some sort of like ice like themed rides for the one scene to sell the toys. Yeah.
Right.
Oh god.
Merchandising.
Yeah.
Where the real money from the movie is made.
Well, it's funny because nowadays they don't even do that anymore. Like they'll just make shit up from the movie that's not even in the movie, and they'll just put it out as merchandise.
Yeah.
Like for BVS, they had like 5 different Batman suits that is not in the movie that is out there to buy. It's like, whatever. Despicable. I think Despicable Me 4 probably makes $1 billion. I mean, those films have been really successful.
Yeah, they have.
Oh yeah.
I keep forgetting.
I
It
wouldn't
comes
be
out next
surprised.
week. I keep forgetting it comes out next week. I keep forgetting.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even. I'm
Yeah.
so listening.
And
I
Inside
have
Out
no idea
2,
what's going on,
Inside
so.
Out 2 is about to make $1 billion, probably by the end of this weekend, probably.
Yeah,
Coming up.
that's really nice.
Good for them.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Heard it's
crazy.
really good. Like,
Well, you guess if you look at the box office, it's been really finicky. Like Furiosa tanked. I mean, it didn't tank, but it really just did not do well at all. Garfield's not really doing that well. Bad Boys did really well, but
It did well in its first weekend.
Did Bad Boys drop? Let's see.
Yeah, it's been declining. It exploded first weekend, man. It exploded. First week, it exploded. and then it just shoom, and it's been on a steady decline ever since.
It made 293 million off of a 100. It's not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, compared to like Furiosa, which I think finally broke even from its production budget, and now it's on digital, so it doesn't matter now. It's over.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But the good thing is the people who made Bad Boys 4 was actually the people who made the Batgirl film. So, funny enough, so like
they got to turn around and go, yeah.
They were like, oh, we'll make so much money from doing Bad Boys. So
yeah, they directed the third one, right? And then they went to go do Batgirl, and then that didn't happen.
Yeah.
And they came back to do this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're rumored to take over something in Marvel, maybe Blade, because that needs somebody. Jesus Christ,
Blade needs someone at the helm.
Yeah.
Even Wesley Snipes is making fun of him.
They was. I saw that. I saw his comments. That was great.
I think that directing duo, they did some Miss Marvel episodes, I think. So they already have worked with Marvel. So why not? Yeah, get them for Blade or something. Yeah, like that'd be funny as hell. If they got to do Blade and then they got their Batgirl in their movie and playing another role and like so got to redeem that. That would be nice. That was something I mean once Despicable Me 4 comes out, it's done. Because Inside Out 2 made like $100 million its second weekend. It's crazy.
Dang.
So, making that money.
I gotta go watch that too. Can we go up for a second to this older comment? Somebody was talking about upcoming DC TV series Lanterns.
Oh yeah, so thank you for the super chat, Connor. Think I need money. So
this house.
Yeah, so this came out. So the Lantern show, the It prequel show, and Harry Potter are going to be are going to be HBO airing on HBO as well as Max, like House of the Dragon was.
But they're going to be HBO originals, not Max originals.
Yeah, well, essentially, I think. Well, do they still coin it as Max Originals? I think it might be HBO. I bet
they're all under the same umbrella, but I mean HBO is under the Max umbrella now. So
I think what it means is that these three shows right now are going to be airing on HBO as well as dropping on Max. So like, because those
it's going to be on Max, but HBO's
like,
getting the credit though.
But they're also going to air it on their cable network.
So
at the same. So House of Dragon drops at like 9:00 on Sundays on HBO, and then they drop it on Max
the next day.
That's what they're doing with these shows.
Probably.
They're going to be airing these shows too. So that's pretty significant, I think.
I have to ask because what Lantern show? I'm so
they're making a Green Lantern show. Yeah,
far behind.
Green Lantern.
I heard about that.
Mm-hmm. Green Lantern.
An older Hal Jordan basically is taking on a younger,
older Hal and younger Jon Stewart. I think. Yeah. So House Dragon is HBO original. So I'm assuming all of those shows confirmed will be HBO originals. But yeah, so this Green Lantern show is connected to the DCU, the new stuff they're building. We don't know casting. I think they announced writers and a showrunner. So it's moving ahead. It's going. But
good. I need some more superhero shows. I'm so bored.
Yeah, CW. I feel so bad for him.
I'm interested in how they're going to do the It prequel stuff. Mm-hmm. Because there's a lot of within the book itself, there's a lot of backstory to how that whole town has dealt with it throughout the generations.
Yeah.
So I would like to see what generation they pick and what they go with, like where they timeline wise, what story they're going to go with.
Kyle, give Kyle some love. Yeah.
And I don't know why they're doing another Harry Potter series where we've just literally had we've had 8 films for the Harry Potter franchise and they're redoing it, and it's like, what's the point of them redoing it? It's going to be like a 10 to 12 year plan, and that's not even going to work out for them because it'll probably get cancelled within 3 or 4 years, give or take.
I can tell you right now, they're not going to cancel this show. They're gonna push through and get all of it done because they're putting so much money into this. It's the problem. To your point, it's a heavy task, and they're gonna have to figure out how to shoot all this within a timely manner because these kids are gonna grow up. And they got to
Yeah.
make sure that these kids are not in their mid-20s shooting and pretending
Yeah,
like they're
like-
still at Hogwarts, you know? like 80s fucking high school movies where the 35-year-old kids are running around and they're acting like, you know, high schoolers, but like, okay, that guy's got gray in his hair, but he's pretending he's 17. You know. So that's going to be the question, right? How are they going to pull that off? But they're doing it because of money. And so with them putting this on HBO, that means it's going to be more budget. They're going to put more time and effort into it. And it confirmed today, J.K. Rowling posted about it. So it's confirming that she's heavily involved, as people were wondering. It's her property. If she didn't have a role in this, this would not have been able to be made, because she can have final say and say nope.
Well, I know how they can get around the child laws, the child labor laws.
Well,
every role they hire a twin.
Well, I mean, I don't know how they're going to do this then, but like
then you just switch them out. Keep going. Keep rolling.
That's true. but there's a lot of debate about what they're going to do, and I think it might be to where they're going to go ahead and probably announce they're going to do the whole entire books and just confirm all of it, and then they're going to start shooting and probably shoot maybe the first 2 seasons maybe back to back at once, and then I don't know. Like, they're gonna have to figure out a schedule, because these actors are gonna have to be around, especially the 3 leads.
Especially if they go into more detail as far as the books go.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot more footage.
People are theorizing at least 8 episodes per season, which means they're gonna have a lot more story. And with being HBO originals, they're gonna be about an hour each. They're not gonna be this Disney Plus bullshit 30-minute episodes. Like, it's gonna be actual story. So
yeah,
and yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, exactly. Because what happens, right? What happens if something doesn't work out?
Okay.
You know.
You got another comment for
thank you for the money. I need it. This also makes sense, but like, we know that Bill Skarsgård is back to play Pennywise. So we know he has a role to be in this. We just don't know what.
If it's the 1960s, maybe they'll show us exactly who's fighting him in the 1960s and why do they fail, or if they're fighting him.
There may not be any fight at all. It may just be, every episode is just him running around and collecting bodies the whole time. So I bet there'd be like a group or something that try to go after him, and then maybe whatever they do ties into the 2 films. Like, somehow there's some sort of connection that we maybe don't understand, but they can go back and, because I think what's his name? He's directing the pilot, or he's heavily involved. So I think they have some connective tissue that's we didn't realize ties in.
Well, you got to remember one of the main characters from the original in the book and in the TV series and the movies. He's a librarian there in Derry.
Mm-hmm.
Where is he getting all his information from that he collected over the years? And we're going to see the story of where the information is coming from.
I think you're right. I mean, I think there's certain things that they've kind of established people are probably not thinking too much into, like, but once you see the show, like, I even think like in part 2 with that old woman, that crazy, creepy scene, like, maybe he, like, ran into this woman and kind of, like, just remembers that person and can use that against them or something, like just small little details of, like, how did he know to turn into some woman, right, that's living in this house?
Mm-hmm.
Like, where did he figure that out? I don't know, but
yeah.
But also, if you look at those photos on the wall of like him and stuff in a circus, I bet we'll get a lot of that shit too. That's going to be in flashbacks and stuff.
Think we get some of that circus backstory?
Oh, I hope so, because I mean that's heavily showcased in the marketing for part 2. So I would think you have to, right? Grandma with the cookie. Exactly. With the cookies. And the way she, my father, like the way she said father, my father ran the circus. Like, huh? Oh, God, that scene is creepy as shit. Like, it was so good, though, in the trailer. I'm like, oh, God, this is uncomfortable as hell. But it worked. The Marauders. Well, I mean, I think they're going to focus on other things that the movies had to leave out because they didn't have the time.
Yeah.
Like, there's whole entire subplots that are completely removed from the movies because they don't have time to do it.
I mean, as long as Harry Potter makes money, they're going to do it anyway.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Universal Studios has the entire theme park on this shit, and it's always crowded.
Yes. Oh, yeah. It's
I mean,
it's busy every single day. I mean, when I've been there like twice, it's chaos. And it was worse the second time because it's like there was more stuff to do, so more people. Like, it was insane.
And
and
it's
like,
gonna get crazy with Epic Universe when it opens.
yeah.
Oh.
And then when this show starts to come out or starting to market again, everyone's gonna flood back again. Yeah. It's a money making machine. And I get the people's point because J.K. Rowling has opinions. So I get people.
Does.
I understand the point of people saying, "Hey, J.K. Rowling, we should boycott." I'm sorry, this thing is too big to boycott. Plus, it's the thing about separating the art from the artist. We can sit there and criticize her work all day and criticize her as an individual, but this shit makes so much money. Like, studios are not going to stop. Like, if the theme park was failing, they'd shut it down. If Harry Potter wasn't making money, they wouldn't make a show because they're putting way more money into this show than those movies. I mean, and these are not going to go to theaters, so there is even more of a risk because they can't bank on a theatrical run for this show.
I think my opinion of it is like, if you want to boycott because of what she's saying, like, cool, totally, like, yep,
go right ahead.
Harry Potter, it's like, it's too big. People are always gonna watch. At least some people, some group of fans of this franchise are gonna watch it, and there's a lot of them.
Well, there's a lot of people I talked to that got back into reading books because of Harry Potter that were never.
That's true.
So you talk about even on a literal standpoint, literacy. People gravitate to something that keeps their mind into the book the entire time, and something like that hasn't come across since Lord of the Rings back in Chronicles of Narnia and that kind of stuff. Those sets of books like that. Yeah, so she's tapped into that, and it's gonna keep riding the money wave out. I mean, it's not gonna go anywhere.
And I get the people's points of trying to boycott if that's how they feel, but I mean,
good luck.
A lot of
good luck with that.
Yeah, and the thing is, if she's not involved, she's like, nope, I'll just keep making my money off my books and off of the residuals of the movies and the theme park. So I don't need to make anything else. Like, she's good.
She's probably filthy rich.
She's making money off the licensing, off the distribution. She's got nothing to worry about. Yeah. And if people want to boycott over her, let them go die on that mountain. Go ahead. Take all your buddies, go up to the top of that mountain, sit up there and die on it, while the movie studios continue to make mega bucks off of a product and a brand that they know for a fact is going to make money. And let those people go and protest. Let them be happy. Movie studios will be happy, counting the jack rolling, and the fans. The fans are going to enjoy the products that are being put out. Everybody's happy. So there you go.
And for people that support Harry Potter, it doesn't mean you support her comments.
No, you support the product.
No, because all she's doing is giving the okay, because they're like, okay, we'll give you credit. We'll put your name on the fucking executive producer, creator by. But, like, ultimately, she's not the one going out to set every day to shoot the show. It's all the people that are working on the product, all the actors, everybody else. Like, all it is her giving okay. And that's all it is. Like, she's not going in, like, she probably will have some writing credits, because they're probably going to ask for some changes and maybe some adaptation. And she's going to go, okay. And then she may help with that. But she's not going to be running the show. She's not the showrunner. She's not going to be making all these decisions.
Well, on top of that, you got to think too. All these people that have read the books and see the stuff that was left out in the movies, they're obviously going to watch this show because they want to see that extra stuff that they didn't see in the movies. Yeah,
so should be more of a consultant than a person that is gonna, I'm gonna show run it, because with a consultant, at least you can go to her for, let's say, consolidating on some of the scenes that were in the book that, they could match that in a scene, for example. Because in the films, they never did that. So...
But that's going to depend completely on the type of a deal that they signed with J.K. Rowling. So if J.K. Rowling signed a 360 deal, she's not going to have any say in it whatsoever. That means the company has complete control over licensing, distribution, creative direction, story writing, character development. They got 100% control and say. then again, maybe she did retain some rights, and at that point, she would have a say. Maybe if that was worked into her end of the deal. So it's hard to say.
I think it's too much of a hot commodity for her not to have rights to it, because it's like
it depends on how much money they offer her.
Yeah, it's like you coming to me for more of my stuff. I'm not going to give you all of it. I'm just going to say, okay, you can have some of this, and I'll sign off on what I do or do not like. You know.
Here's what it comes down to. We're going to give you $50 million and you're going to be a consultant, or we're going to give you $500 million and you don't have any say whatsoever.
Yeah.
What do you think she's going to take?
It just depends.
It depends on how her own morals and values at that point. Does she value the money? She's already got the money. She doesn't need $500 million.
I know, but
that is a good chunk to change.
People are, though. You know, the rich people always
money
want
talks.
Money.
Money talks. It depends. It really depends.
Well, so I think the boycott type of thing kind of gives, I feel like similarly about it as it did with like WWE and when all the Vince McMahon stuff came out. And it's like,
controversy creates cash.
I'm not here to support Vince McMahon. Okay. Like, I'm here to support the people that are actually going out and putting on the show,
Eric Bischoff said it best. Controversy creates cash every time. Go back to the PMRC, where we want to put warning labels on every single album that has a dirty word on it. Nikki Sixx from Motley Crue went, great. Put it on every single album we put out, because that's going to make the kids want to buy it more. Mommy, can I get that album with that sticker on it? Parents don't care. Parents want to make their kids happy. Here you go, Junior. Here's $15. Go buy the CD. They don't care. I mean, the PMRC thought they were doing something good. They made rock stars rich. Please. Yeah. Thank God for the PMRC.
Yeah.
They revitalized a dying industry. God bless them.
Related, sort of, semi-related. Just to backtrack a little bit. Did anybody see that since the WWE is moving to Netflix? I think.
Yes. No, that has not been confirmed yet.
Yeah.
Paul's still mulling it over.
I love my man Paul.
If Paul makes it happen, dear Lord. Well, we're going to see stuff that we've never seen on TV before.
It's not fully going. It's just, what is it?
Oh, no, it's a full deal.
It's a full deal.
It's a full deal.
Just for Monday Night Raw.
Raw, SmackDown, all the pay-per-view events, everything. Raw, SmackDown, all the premium live event, all the live events, all going to Netflix exclusively. It is going to
be pretty awesome.
One of the hugest deals ever made.
No, because I thought one of them isn't SmackDown supposed to go on USA?
USA dropped the ball on that because Fox offered them the exact same deal, and for some reason Paul said it'd be easier just to stay on Fox. So no, they offered the same deal.
Dang.
And Paul decided to stay with Fox, but their deal's coming up. It's going to be great.
Peacock? Is that where they were before?
Yeah,
they're on Peacock right now. Their streaming service is on Peacock, but their Monday Night Raw is still on USA. SmackDown is still on Fox, and Peacock has all of the library. They have all of the library events.
Sucks to try and navigate.
Oh God, their library scheme is so messed up.
So bad.
It's all going to go, everything 100% inclusive, going to Netflix if the deal goes through.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
But in order to make that deal happen, Netflix is going to have to pay through the nose.
Yeah.
So I honest to God, I hope it goes through, because I guarantee you the first thing that's going to happen, we're going to bring back the Attitude Era. I guarantee you there will be cursing. There will be swearing.
There will be a lot of
more bikini matches and things of that like.
I don't know if we'll have that, because women are too respected now. Women in WWE now are putting out. I'm going to be honest with you. Some of those ladies are putting out better matches than the guys are. They do better storytelling. They take better bumps. They take more creative move sets. I mean, I'm sorry, but some of these ladies, I'm going to take Bianca Belair first and foremost.
Oh,
good Lord. She can bump. She can move. She can flow. She can call out on the fly. She can do it all. And to boot, she's charismatic. And she can cut a promo. And she can do all of it. I don't know about Jade Cargill so much, but
Oh,
Bianca Belair's
She's
got it.
an athlete.
I don't know much either.
She's
but
pure athlete, but she cannot cut a promo to save her life.
Yeah, I haven't listened to her promos, but when she came out for the Rumble, I've never seen her before. I've heard about her. I heard everyone.
She got a great pop. She was big over. She was big over in AEW because she ran through everybody, and nobody could stand up and match to her. They couldn't have anybody in AEW beat her because nobody would believe it. So she went undefeated and she ran her course. But unfortunately, because she was undefeated in her storyline, there was no reason for her to improve. There was no reason for her to work on her moveset. There was no reason for her to work on her promo giving until her contract came up and they in AEW said, we can't do anything with you. We got nobody for you. So she left to the WWE.
I thought I heard a rumor recently that her and Bianca were going to get split and then one of them was going to turn on each other.
I'm sure they are. And I'm sure it's going to be Jade the Trent because Jade's a much better heel than she is a face. I'm sorry.
Okay.
She's a much better heel.
I don't know much about her. I just know when
they lost the titles.
Her look is mind blowing.
Yeah, her physique
I have never seen
phenomenal.
A wrestler look like that. Like she looks like she's sculpted out of marble. Like truly.
I love the fact that they're breaking that forbidden door though with TNA.
Yeah.
We've had Big Mama Pump. When Big Mama Pump came into the Rumble, did you hear the pop that she got? Dear Lord, the crowd erupted. And she wore her belt to the ring. I was like, that's amazing. Way to go, Paul. Vince would never have allowed that.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. Vince would literally never do that.
No, Vince would never do it. Paul is doing things and making moves and shaking things up, and I love everything he's done. I've been saying this for the last 5 years. He needs to take over. Vince, gotta go. Your mentality of I want guys who are 7'2" and can't move worth a damn. Those days are over and done. No disrespect to Andre the Giant. That guy had charisma and that guy could sell. That guy could move and he was super over. But the big Khali, he should never have been in WWE. I'm sorry. God. That big lunk had no business being in a ring.
And he got Hall of Fame. And he got into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I understand that. What did he do? What did he do? Seriously, what did he
listen? When I was younger and he was there, I know everybody hated this match apparently, but me, I thought it was so cool. Anyway, remember the Punjabi prison match?
I knew you were gonna say that one. I knew you were gonna bring that match up. That match was creative. It was poorly executed. Sure. They did not test everything out. All the things and all the doors and all the slides that were supposed to happen and move, they didn't. And so here are the poor wrestlers going, what do? We got to improvise. And I got to say, I will give everybody involved in that match credit. They completed the match.
Okay. At least did that. I know the next superstar is rejoining the roster. Ronan.
Superstar.
What's up, y'all?
There we go.
10 years ago, if I had kept with Jim consistently, I might have gone that way for slight.
There it is.
Really?
Yeah, during middle school. Thank you. During middle school is when the wrestling bug bit me because as a kid, I was not allowed to watch it. Like I would sneak in here and there and watch, Boogeyman wrestle here and there. But it was when I was in middle school. It was when WrestleMania 25 had hit. That was my first pay-per-view ever. I had ordered by myself.
Oh God, you're such
And then next year I went to Glendale, Arizona. WrestleMania 26.
You went to the next one?
Yeah, man. I freaked. It was one of the proudest days I had. Because my dad gave me the tickets, and I didn't tell him. I gave him this look. I'm like, Dad, you came through. Like you knew what I'm into, and you came through. And we got the highest seats up. It was fine. Still, I was there.
Yeah.
And
who cares? You were there.
Yeah.
You were there.
Yeah.
Ron Michaels was on the ticket too.
Yeah.
They know how to run a great live event.
I grew up in the G-Generation era.
Oh, no.
That's something I would sneak in like as a kid. I was like, I knew what that meant. I knew what that meant.
Oh, babies, all of you! I grew up when
started watching it in 2011.
When this meant something.
A Four Horsemen? Yeah.
I was watching wrestling back when they had the original Horsemen. When you had both Andersons, Ole and Arn, and then you had Tully Blanchard. You had Ric Flair. Then Arn and not Arn. Ole got kicked to the curb for Lex, and I think that was the best Horseman is when you had Lex Luger in there.
Dang.
Man, they were so dominant. You guys are
Oh
all
my God.
babies. You have like who are the
I mean-
first?
Well, my first, I
God.
went to WrestleMania. Oh, which one was it? It was like 23rd. Well, it was the one where, of course, I'm my women's wrestling girly. They're my favorites. What can I say? Even when they were 2010,
Divas.
so
Oh, the
They were
yeah.
noticed
Twenty
divas.
six.
Even when they were
WrestleMania.
divas,
26.
and they got literally nothing. So that WrestleMania was the one I went to. It was the one in like New York. They had the whole thing, and the one women's match got pulled, and it was like an 8-hour
course.
show.
Of course.
8 hours, and I was like, and that match wasn't even it was a mixed tag, and it was like Naomi, it was like the Funkadactyls and whatever his name
What
was.
the fuck?
Oh god.
What is
I remember
that
them.
name?
Whatever.
I remember it was Naomi, it was Naomi and Cameron. Yeah,
Yep.
I remember them.
Yep.
The
Funkadactyls.
Funkadactyls.
They were the valets for the what was
not
Brodus Clay.
Brodus Clay. Yeah.
Brodus Clay. Yeah,
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
valet
God.
drivers for the
Brontosaurus.
real talent. What?
I don't even
Yeah, they
remember
were-
who the other
well,
ones
they were
were.
dancers for him.
Bruh.
Yeah, they basically did like cheerlead. They had like pom
They were
poms.
basically
And they
cheerleaders.
danced, and
Yeah,
then
cheerleaders.
yeah.
Even as a kid, like watching Kelly or AJ Styles and all these
Kelly
women who
Kelly.
were like, again, for me, since WC, oh man, that is
Back in the
Wow.
way back
that
in
is
the day.
old school. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was-
WCW's not old
Talking
school,
about WCW was around until 2001.
yeah.
well, I had just been conceived like 5 years prior to that. So yeah,
See, WCW bought out Hulk and Randy Savage and the rest of
Hey,
them.
yeah,
Then-
Ted Turner was throwing mad money around.
Yeah.
Oh
He was-
yeah, and then
Ted
you
Turner
had
was trying
WWF.
to beat Vince. Vince didn't care.
WWF
Vince
came
knew he
out
was
with
gonna
all these these prank versions of
win.
them.
The Nacho Man
Yeah,
and the Huckster. Yeah,
oh man,
that was great.
they got sued for that too, didn't they?
No,
No.
they
I thought
couldn't
they did.
because
they
there
got
was,
sued
they
when
tried.
Scott Hall tried doing the Razor Ramon type of thing during the invasion, if you will. If my memory is right, that once they got there and they got contract with WCW, that Vince was like trying to get an edge off Ted Turner on them, and it didn't work out. Chainsaw, this is I'm telling you, when the bug bit me and I got into wrestling, I went beyond and just bought DVDs and started knowing a little bit of the history. Like there's an incredible documentary I highly recommend called The Rise and Fall of WCW.
Yep,
It is fascinating how that company came to be, the turns it took, and how it rose and how it fell.
Well, I
was a fan of wrestling for a while when I was younger. I still need to watch the Iron Claw. I hear that's a phenomenal.
Me
I
too.
do too.
Brilliant.
I need to watch. It's on my watch list. I just haven't had time.
It is
Well,
a
you know,
damn
one
shame
of the-
that wasn't recognized.
Kevin
in
Von
the
Erich.
Oscars.
They did
Yeah.
it. They did an interview with Kevin Von Erich, and Kevin Von Erich even said they absolutely nailed it. They nailed my family to a T, and they
I'm still
got so much
waiting on the,
backstory accurately. It was fantastic. He loved it. So if Kevin Von Erich, the last surviving member of the Von Erich family, can watch this movie and say it was phenomenal, then you got to see it.
What were we gonna say, Defro?
I'm still waiting on the documentary on Diamond Dallas Page. When we gonna get that?
Yeah,
Because that man has done more for
Oh,
wrestling.
good
Yeah.
Lord.
Dude,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
Even just outside of it, with all his
Wrestlers.
DDP yoga.
He saved Jake Roberts. He saved, not completely, but he did bring Scott Hall back from the brink. I mean, he's now he's working with Buff Bagwell. I mean, he's done so much for wrestlers who have gone down a bad path and brought him back from the brink of death. In the case of Scott, it was
I didn't know for a long time. He didn't start wrestling until he was 37.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was old.
Yes, he was
Good for him.
an older guy wrestling.
Yes, he was.
That's incredible.
He was inducted to the Hall of Fame, right?
Yes, he was.
Because I had seen a video where I think Triple H or somebody or Paul had tell him you're going in. And I was just like, what a good, like a guy who's a stand-up dude who I knew from the get-go, and I didn't see a lot of him. I was like, that fool knew the ins and outs and wasn't, for lack of a better word, a diva outside of the ring as well. So
I'm still waiting for the Chris Hemsworth as a Hulk Hogan movie that they announced
with Todd Phillips.
That
was. But here's the thing: I heard they were only going to cover like a momentum, a moment in his life, and not the whole thing. Which, I was like,
I feel
okay,
like
but
if you're gonna do a Hulk Hogan movie, you might as well cover the whole thing.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the start when he was, beginning at WWE to all the way to now, right?
Yeah,
because it makes sense.
And the question is, what era? Like, are you gonna do like where he goes heel, like when he completely goes another, like I would.
He
think,
started as a heel.
Well, in terms of like his rise to fame was babyface, and then he went to heel. But like,
no, he started as a heel. He started as the Incredible Hulk Hogan, and he was managed by Classy Freddie Blassie.
Oh my gosh!
You can believe that. And he did not shave his chest, boy. He had, ma'am.
Oh,
Grizzly.
Oh, those days.
but I would think if you're gonna cover his life, I would assume you'd have to cover him body slamming Andre, right?
Yeah,
of course that'll be in there.
You have to do
That's
that.
a need.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Even WrestleMania 1, the whole thing with Muhammad Ali as the referee.
Yeah.
Everybody
WrestleMania
booing
1.
Roddy Piper. Yeah.
Go back before then, have him being the Iron Sheik for the title for the first time. You gotta get that in there.
Yeah.
And I
then
could have
move
seen
forward.
Chris as Terry.
I think they'll still do it.
Terry
I mean, Todd right now he's kind of busy with Joker, but I can see it.
That was my guy growing up, Roddy Piper. That was
Piper.
That was it.
Yeah.
That guy had he had his talking down.
Mm.
When he started talking and started doing his rants, you just were hooked.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't stop watching him.
I
Hogan?
just think on the fact
No,
that
Roddy Piper.
Oh,
Yeah.
Piper! Oh God, that guy broke all the barriers. Dear Lord.
I just laughed because I remember back in the day watching an episode of Rob Dyrdek's Fantasy Factory, and he got Piper to teach him how to wrestle or some shit.
Oh god!
It was a whole thing, and I think he was Kid Lightning. That was his fucking wrestling name. It was so
my God,
cheesy and
awful.
corny as fuck.
Well, that is cheesy.
But Piper probably got paid a good bit to be on this show.
Oh yeah,
Just to,
MTV paid him good
pretend,
money.
yeah,
Yeah.
to pretend. It's like,
When you look back at the Brian Gumbel interviews or documentary, it's scary and sad to him being telling what he put on. What's up, Luke? And how he predicted when he would unfortunately pass away, and it's just
Yeah.
it's sad, man. What was his line? You want the answers, I change the questions, or what? I remember he had a the lines.
Just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
Yeah.
That's great.
I just think about. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but the Chris Jericho, you just made the list. That whole fucking
No,
the list.
that was fun when it came out.
And then at one point, people were like, "What the fuck is the list?"
It got so big though. People popped for it.
He said, there's a whole line of wrestlers in front of him. Wait, you're saying that to me? Really? You just made the list. You're looking at me funny. You just made the list. What the fuck is this?
Well,
It was over though. The crowd loved it.
And then he tells the announcers, the backstage guys,
Oh, yeah.
Tom, Mike, Tom.
Yeah.
And then they put them on the list. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it's
that.
like your name. You're it's a whole bit. Every time you
because-
pull the list up, it's okay, the list.
That's because the wrestling fan has changed. The wrestling fans change every 2 or 3 years. You look at a guy like Orange Cassidy, right? A guy his whole gimmick is he's just absolutely relaxed about everything. Zero effort, hands in his pockets. I love watching him do ladder matches. He'll try to set up the ladder. He literally lays the ladder on the ground, stands on the ladder, and then goes, Now imagine that in the 90s. Would that have ever gotten over? Hell no. He would have been crucified. But nowadays, he is one of the most over guys in AEW. It's ridiculous. I remember the first time I saw him, I was like, and I'm listening to the crowd pop for him just putting his hands in his pockets, and the crowd loses their ever-loving minds. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here? But he's over. He came up with a formula. He came up with a gimmick. He sold the gimmick constantly over and over and over until the crowd had no choice but to get him over. And they do. And now they love him. So who knows when it comes to gimmicks? Everybody thought the gimmick for the Boogeyman was going to be huge. You mentioned the Boogeyman. Everybody thought that gimmick was going to be humongous. And now it's a joke. I mean,
It's a cool memory of my childhood because I remember being like, "Oh my god, what the hell
Probably
is
more
that?"
popular from when he makes his appearances of like, oh, it's the Boogeyman from like 2013.
Yeah, he has
Well,
a-
they should have known better
Legend
based off
feel.
the Undertaker, because the Undertaker had to change throughout the years.
Oh, with the
Well,
motorbike
that's
thing, the
because
Hell's
he's-
Angel vibe, if you will. Yeah.
Yeah, because he stuck around. He lasted.
Yeah,
And he ran it so far before it was like, and they can see the writing on the wall. They looked at the crowds, the Attitude Era, that the Undertaker's dead man gimmick isn't going to really work too well in the Attitude Era. So let's switch things up. Let's turn him into a biker. It's actually pretty believable, and there we are.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you just got to read. You got to read your audience. You got to know your audience. And that's where Vince failed. He refused to read his audience. He knew what was best. He was the be all end all. And it was his way or the highway. And as a result, you saw ratings plummet over the course of years, lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. So
I remember when CM Punk was just rising, and again, it's a broken record. But like,
yes.
I remember when he was rising, and I'm still a Cena fan, but I'm like, oh, but that guy's going places. I think he's gonna be a champion one day. And then by the time, like I said, I went to WrestleMania 26. I think maybe a year after that, I was like, that was a fun thing. And then I went to high school, and I was like, okay, sports and girls. That was my mission.
That was your mission.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? That's a great mission.
Yeah, that's honestly, I kind of not in the same way, but the stuff that AEW has been doing lately, where they're just trying to be like, "Ooh, we're not WWE, losers."
They're
and then
falling
WWE's
into the
like,
same trap that WCW did.
"Where's
They're
here?"
falling into the
Yeah.
same trap.
It's like
from-
they're
from
trying
what
to
I'm-
poke at, like, make fun
Yeah.
and make fun and make fun. It's just like,
Yeah.
okay, dude.
Yeah, from
It's
what I'm
kind-
hearing,
it's kind
all
of
they do
sad.
is-
I
from
saw
all
a
I hear
couple
is
of
that they talk about-
AEW.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry.
You go ahead. You go ahead.
No, I saw a couple of AEW matches, and they had Jake the Snake sitting on the side as a
Oh yeah, for the Archer
commentator
yeah.
or something like that. And it was like, this is kind of sad. I mean, it's like, what are you guys doing? You're
Right.
just trying to put
Yeah.
some names out there to keep people interested in.
That's
your
what
stuff.
it is. Like all they're doing is like mentioning WWE all the time,
Well,
And they had
okay,
to-
you
and they had to
stop
bring
saying
up the
they.
whole. Well,
It's not they, it's him. It's all Tony Khan.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem though. The product is still pushing what he's demanding, and the thing is,
Bullseye.
they're putting out. They put out like that behind the scene footage of what CM Punk got fired for, but they waited till literally months ago to do that because literally no one was talking about them at that moment. Like AEW no one was talking about it, so they had to do that to try to get some attention, and it backfired because more people are like, "Oh, we actually agree more with CM Punk before this, so now you actually made it worse for yourself." And it's like, well, all these people are saying that they were forced to do it. Like, yeah, but you're still there, What the fuck is going on? Holy shit!
It's trolls. I'm surprised you haven't
Whoa.
blocked him yet or kicked him yet.
I didn't even notice. Oh, these are all on Twitch. I can't do nothing on Twitch.
Twitch, you
I
need like
wasn't even looking at the comments on Twitch.
Twitch is like full of bots. I can tell you that for something.
No, they're not bots, they're just a-holes.
I didn't know you were on Twitch.
I was
Shit.
streaming on
You are.
Twitch.
I'm way behind on this.
But in regards to Tony Khan, when AEW was formed, it was formed under the understanding that Tony Khan was going to be a silent partner. He was going to finance it, he was going to foot the bill, but it was going to be run by the Young Bucks, Cody Rhodes, and Kenny Omega. That was the original plan. Then Tony Khan decided to pull his stroke and say, well, I want to have some say in this if I'm going to be putting my money in. So then they revised the agreement. And then he wanted more input, and he wanted to see more of his favorite wrestlers from the past make an appearance. And meanwhile, that's one of the reasons Cody left is because, one, he wasn't being utilized, two, he was sick and tired of Tony Khan. So he left. The Young Bucks almost left. Their contract came up, and they almost did not re-sign. But Tony offered them a lot of money, so they said, "Yeah, we can't top that."
Yeah, and then the whole CM Punk thing. It's like CM
That
Punk
was a
now,
poor decision.
but CM Punk coming to WWE now is basically he is the Shawn Michaels of this generation, and
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre is the Bret Hart. because of the whole
Oh
storyline.
yeah, yeah, I could see.
Nice.
That. Yeah, perfect timing because he's a big wrestling fan. Scott's here. Welcome, sir.
Hey.
Hey, Scott.
Hey, what's up,
What's going
Scott?
on?
Hey, man.
Yeah.
This wasn't planned to talk about WWE and all that wrestling, but
Here we are.
Here we are.
I got to talk about it with somebody because nobody else knows what the heck I'm talking about. So that's great. That's good. It's like, you know what? I used to watch. Like, I watched constantly up until like literally a couple years ago. Maybe like a year and a half ago. I just kind of fell off. Like I just kind of forgot, and then blah blah blah. But I try and keep up with the new. Like I read like the
Like
Reddit,
Twitter.
like Squared Circle Reddit or whatever. Like
Yeah.
I try and catch up. When I found out that Cody Rhodes was like the biggest thing ever right now, I was like,
Who
are we
saw
talking
that
about
coming?
the same Cody Rhodes? Like,
Yes.
because the Cody Rhodes that I knew was like dashing Cody Rhodes. You know, he was in like tag teams or
Vince.
whatever. Yeah, but
Vince.
it's just like
Mm.
we're talking about the same guy. He's like
Because-
the biggest wrestler right
Because
now.
Cody Rhodes was not 6'8" and 260
Yeah.
to 280 pounds. That's why. Anybody who was not a monster, Vince really didn't care about.
Yeah.
That's why. Now he goes over to AEW, and more importantly, before AEW, he went to New Japan, and he got over so big with New Japan. He was really smart hooking up with and being included with part of the Bullet Club, which still to this day is still one of the most influential and well merchandised
Yeah.
wrestling factions out there. But he got in when it was hot, man. He got in when it was at its peak, and he got over big. And now he goes to AEW, forms AEW, gets over more, and now Paul's looking at him going, "Man, we really should get him if we can, because we could do so much with him."
Now,
And the thing
now
is-
that everything's changed. Yeah.
Yeah, everything's changed. The whole dichotomy of the WWE has changed from the ground up. I mean, Dunn's gone. Thankfully.
Oh god, I was gonna talk
Yeah.
about Kevin. Oh my god.
Kevin Dunn is gone, thank God.
Yeah.
I have a feeling Bruce Pritchard's on his way out. I think Bruce Pritchard will be gone before the end of the year. It's just fun because now we got all these new eyes and these new ideas and all these script writers and producers who are actually communicating and working with each other rather than being in two completely separate rooms, and Vince is literally going between the two of them.
Not
then making
even.
whatever
Vince
calls
will
he
say,
wants.
like, they'll be like, we came up with this crazy, awesome concept, and we this and this and this, and Vince will go, I don't know, but just like
Let's do something we did 5 years ago.
make them like ugly or something. Well, like he ruined everything. He ruined everything.
Well, in,
Yeah.
I hate that
in
man.
Vince's
I don't like
defense, he probably didn't remember that they did that 5 years ago. So
Yeah,
you know,
that's
Oh
true.
yeah, with Hal. Yeah. Scott, you were at WrestleMania this year, weren't you?
I
Yeah.
was. It was
Yeah.
The
spiritual.
best WrestleMania ever.
It was
You're a
amazing.
lucky guy.
Hate,
You're a lucky
hate me
dude.
if you
It
want,
was-
but I stand by that. It was the best, most
It was
well
good.
put together, best produced,
Yeah.
best timed, best matches. I mean, it was the best WrestleMania of all time. Period.
You know what?
I will
I
say-
want to say though I was a little disappointed. I get why. I know why, but like I got to bring up my girl Bailey and Rhea. I think was it Rhea, Bailey, Rhea? I think so.
Rhea. Yeah, Rhea.
Where I just like they're both great. They're both great, but I think it was one of those things where I don't think they were connecting as well. Like their chemistry just wasn't going right. But I do know that I think something happened with Bailey before that, and Rhea had like a panic or an anxiety attack for like 2 hours or before that match. They came out and said it.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, guys, like fine,
Yeah.
like it's totally cool. But I was a little disappointed with that one. But I have to say, like I
It was
kind of
also
forgot about
cold as balls
WrestleMania.
the first night, which sucked.
It was cold.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard
Oh,
everybody
God,
was
yeah.
freezing.
Yeah.
Well, look, listen. You're gonna have an event outdoors in Philadelphia
Yeah.
in the very beginning of April. You're gonna take a chance and roll the dice when it comes to the weather. So
Yeah. That was like the first WrestleMania I went to. It was frigid. It was frigid. And that wasn't like I love how they split it into a weekend now, where they have it 2 nights.
Yeah.
Before, when it was all like, we're starting at 2 p.m. or whatever, and it's like you're sitting there forever and ever, and it doesn't end. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
And it used to be a one-night event.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's what I'm
Like we
saying,
were
yeah.
there from like the afternoon to like 11 p.m.
What were
and I'm
you?
like,
What were you saying, Scott?
oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, just like
No.
it starts at 2 p.m. and goes till 2 a.m. You know.
Yeah.
And
Just
what's what it would be
brief
now.
16 match card. It's
By the time you get to like the last match, it's like the following match, you're like,
What time?
Yeah.
What time did they start on these 2 nights? Is it like
I
in
think
the
it was
evening?
like
7 p.m.?
or I think it was 7.
I think it was 7 p.m. Eastern.
On the East Coast, yeah.
oh,
It was
Okay.
4 p.m. here on the West Coast, so.
yeah. They probably had like a
Um,
pre-show though, I would guess. For like,
I mean,
an
you
hour.
got like how close were you to the actual like the actual like ring itself? Because that final like match with Cody and Roman, like all that shit going down. I mean, that was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like I was in the lower section, so like I wasn't
Nice.
in the nosebleeds. But I was like kind of to the corner. I was towards one, like I was like right beside one of the like the tunnels, and I could see like
Nice.
Diamond Dallas
That's
Page
cool.
and like the Miz watching the main event.
Oh,
and
that's
thing, and I
so
was like,
cool.
oh, that's so sweet.
Oh, they were
yeah.
either in the aisles watching or they were on every monitor backstage was crowded. I mean, everybody was watching that match.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Scott, did you go for the 2 nights or did you just go for the 1 night?
Yeah, I went for both. I also
you
went to the takeover that
Nice.
Saturday, and then I went to the Monday Night Raw
Nice.
on Monday. I was like,
Oh,
I gotta do
yeah.
all
So it was a
If
whole
I
a whole thing for you.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. it was,
Did your work miss you?
they always miss me,
Oh,
even
I'm
when I'm
sorry.
there.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, we used to work together. I actually trained him on my job, and
Yeah,
Wow.
I stole his job.
yeah. You're still there, right? You didn't leave yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, man. I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry.
Ah,
He's making do. He's going below the radar.
yeah.
Fine.
Pays the bills, brother.
Yeah. I feel like I could wrestle this guy and win. I mean, I don't give a shit that he's Italian and fucking that Zedian nonsense, but
Oh,
Johnny's
no.
here.
Yeah,
I don't know about that one, son, but
Play the Fandango theme for Johnny.
hell yeah. I don't know what that is, but hell yeah.
Look it up. You'll see.
You might
What's
as
up,
well
everybody?
you might as well play his drop that he's here now.
I did.
What the fuck was that? Ooh, that was from the ether. So when I was tuning in, I saw you guys just staring at a bunch of grown men in underwear. How's that been going so far?
Oh, great.
That was great.
Awesome.
Thrilling.
Nice. Nice.
It's
Ooh,
American
red
And
Red
now,
on
oh
the
my
back.
gosh! Now we're talking
It was
about
red
grown
on
men
the
in
red.
underwear. I just realized that. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, that's the theme of the show.
Yeah.
Underwear.
There's your title.
And-
There you go, Chainsaw. There's your title.
They're called
That's
That's the theme of the day.
Clickbait.
called
Spandex.
tropes.
Yeah.
You know what I got
tonight's
asked in
theme-
school today? Oh, my bad.
Yeah, tonight's theme is spandex because we're literally
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Spandex and
Spandex.
spandex.
Yeah.
All spandex. Yeah.
Undies.
Yeah.
Undies.
Yeah.
But at school, because for those that don't know, I go to barbering school right now. We have estheticians there, and the teacher came and asked if any of us wanted a manzillion wax.
Oh no.
Don't
Oh,
say
what?
you didn't do
A
it.
manzillion wax.
What is this?
That's a cock waxing chainsaw.
Yeah, that's
Jesus.
Oh
that's,
my
yeah.
god!
Oh god.
And I was like, oh,
Sounds like a
I
sex
think it's
change
my fault because I
operation.
joked about it the first time we went down there, and they must have heard me say it, and then they're like, oh, they're down. So then they
You
came up and
volunteered.
asked, and I was like, oh.
You volunteered, didn't you?
Well, I made a joke about it. I think they thought it was serious.
That's probably true.
You suggest
But then I
that you
then I
go
proceeded to
overboard.
make another joke. I said, "Yeah, don't worry. Oh, you guys will come in the morning. I'll be spread eagle on the table, just waiting."
Like, where's it at?
Yeah,
You're gonna
I'm
hold
waiting.
Do it.
Well, I don't know how we transitioned from that, but this trailer came out today.
Perfect.
Hey.
Wow.
What is this?
Yes.
That is art.
Trailer.
This trailer.
It's a nice. Yeah.
Trailer was awesome.
Yeah.
I did a
Well,
reaction to this, and Amazon hit me with a copyright claim.
Same here.
In-
Same here. Same
in
here.
Mr. Bezos.
What?
Like
Yeah,
Cody
but-
Rhodes,
God damn it,
This is
Jeff.
the hero
This is animated?
we need. So is
Yeah.
Batman.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
there's your segue.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, literally.
Is this animated or is this live action?
Animated.
Animation.
Let's keep it secret.
Waxed.
It's animated. Yeah, animated.
I mean, in order to get in those types, you gotta get a manzillion, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what Hamish Linklater must have gotten. He's like, "Hey, yo, Matt, I'll get a manzillion if you let me be Batman."
The guy he looks goofy, but that's
sick.
You know.
I didn't
That
know that
looks like
Hamish
right out of-
Linklater was
Go ahead,
voicing
Johnny.
Batman. My bad. I didn't know he was
Go ahead.
voicing Batman. That got me excited. I like him a lot. Just from Midnight Mass.
Yeah.
Mike Flanagan style.
Hell yeah.
It looks like it's from the Detective Comics, like
Yeah.
original comics, if you will.
Mhm.
Like I love that. What was it? Roaring 20s, pre World War II era, where it's just him and gangsters, and I like the mix of it. And yep,
Comparisons
yeah.
of the
Race suit.
Batman. Yeah. And the trunks. He's got the fucking trunks.
Got the
Yep,
trunk.
the underwear continues.
Yeah.
love my Batman some undies.
The gray suit. I love it. We're going back to that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like the fact that it's going. Yeah, that's like 30s, 40s, like original Batman.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was mentioning last night on Party Nation, that shit show, that I would love if the DCU went blue and gray for their live action, just to switch it up.
I think that'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
I thought it looked alright in
Oh,
the
the Adam
Flash.
West look.
No,
I mean,
like,
that's
no.
more purple and
Yeah.
Something like Adam. What's his name? Adam Neal. Remember
Neil
him?
Adams. Yeah,
Neil Adams. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. 1970s look.
yeah, 70s and 80s Batman had that blue color.
Penguin.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Penguin
nice.
tees.
It's
Penguin
just
looks
sick.
nice.
Yeah.
It's got the old school vibe just mixed with
Yeah,
the
it
animated
does.
series, which also had the old school vibe, but just kind of
Of
toned
course,
up a
you have to
little
have a
bit.
crashing shot, but like
Mm-hmm.
that's fucking.
That's
scary.
great. That looks really good.
It's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yo, we're getting onomatopoeia. That is
Yeah. Onomatopoeia.
nuts. I
Crazy.
freaked effed out.
Mhm.
I was like, Kevin Smith somewhere is like, yo, what the hell?
Shot is
Because I
so
heard he tried doing it for Supergirl. No, he was trying to get to
Yeah.
direct Green Arrow.
I think
Yeah,
Two
more or
Face
less.
is dope.
Penguin,
wouldn't let him.
Two-Face, onomatopoeia,
Yeah.
Harley.
Wow.
Yeah.
Firefly.
Clayface, I think, is
I'm
the dude with the
assuming that's
bandana at the
Clayface,
bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
No,
so.
Clayface is the one that looks like he has a fist imprint on his face. Yeah.
That's
That's
what this
Clayface.
is.
I think that's Clayface too, though.
What if that's
Am
the shadow?
I was about
Ooh,
to say,
maybe.
I wonder if that's a crossover with the Shadow.
Yeah,
Because the Shadow was
That would be
notorious for
pretty
that
cool.
red bandana across
it
the
makes
face.
sense.
Now I wonder. If
I
they're
would love that.
I wonder if they're
Look at-
hiding Joker or if he's not in it.
Mm.
Too bad Alec Baldwin can't be the Shadow anymore.
Ugh.
Uh,
Wow.
We hear nothing but,
Deep cut.
nothing but crickets right there,
That's a
boy.
deep cut.
Wow. But yeah, but I wonder if like they're just hiding Joker because I mean Harley is Harley right now, so
Yep.
I heard that they're kind of completely changing Harley for the show, though.
okay.
I think it came out in an article like she's gonna have a different origin and kind of just be her own thing.
So maybe she actually inspires Joker.
That'd be an interesting take.
Maybe.
That
But
would
I
be
think
cool
I think
line.
Bruce Timm kind of said, like, I created it. I kind of want to do a little modern
Switch it up?
twist on
Yeah,
it, switch
yeah,
it up a
'cause
little
look,
bit.
'cause His whole because they've literally just based off what he
He
originally
birthed the
did.
character, so if
Yeah,
anybody wants to
so-
take a different spin on it, I'd like
Him
to
and
see
Paul
him
Dini,
try.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm still kind of iffy because Bruce has made some really shitty decisions.
he has.
So in terms of the voice cast
Mhm.
and the look of this trailer, like it's the more I look at it, I'm like, this is great.
I don't want to be
Christina
the Debbie
Ricci as
Downer.
Catwoman.
That's great.
Jamie Chung is
Yeah.
Harley Quinn. Like,
Mhm.
What were we gonna say, Johnny? What do you mean, Debbie Downer?
It just felt weird to not hear Kevin.
yeah.
It is.
But-
But I
but
will
I-
say though,
I think Hamish sounded good. Like he kind of gave me Kevin vibes,
but his
which I
own
think
thing.
also made me feel weird. I was like, damn.
It feels like a mid-range Kevin Conroy because
It's like
Kevin's
a
like, really
yeah.
low, and he's
Yeah.
kind of in that.
That's why it almost feels like a prequel, like to the animated series to me, almost like in vibe, kind of. I can see that being like a young Kevin Conroy.
This is a good pull. I think you're kind of right. I mean, Joker was. I mean, it depends on what your choices are in that game, but I mean,
I haven't played
Harley-
that game yet.
Well, I think in the second kind of season of the game, like there's a lot of interaction with Harley and Joker, and it's depending on your choices, kinda yes.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, the Suicide Squad anime.
Yep. That's tomorrow.
I forgot about it honestly.
I'm
Honestly,
glad it
yeah.
exists. It's a cool take.
I mean, it's something different, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they're going around the anime route since Batman Ninja from
Yep.
2018.
Which are they doing
Yeah.
a sequel to that? I think there's
Yeah.
a sequel to that. Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing a sequel. Yeah, I tweeted that out. I was like, they're doing a sequel, crazy. And Roger Craig Smith has tweeted that out as well.
Mhm.
When he,
And
when
of course,
when
he's back for a Batman VR game.
Yeah,
Dumpster fire on that. I mean, it looks good,
Oh.
but fuck that shit.
I think the voice sounds good for this era, like the 20s
Oh, yeah.
and all that stuff.
Oh,
If
yeah.
it's and Kevin is the king, but I always and I told you guys that if it wasn't going to be him, that I would have gone with Bruce Greenwood because I dug what he did with Gotham by Gaslight. But that's Victorian era, so
I mean, I could see your point, but look at the fucking Rick and Morty anime. That looks horrible. So
Yeah.
Not everything transfers over the anime. Not everything.
not it. But I mean, there are certain things like I see online. I know that's AI shit, so I can't really support it. But there's people like, well, what if they made Dune in anime? I'm like, oh, that looks fucking awesome. All right, but
Some stuff does, some stuff doesn't.
yeah.
And what was it? If Supernatural did it, the first season or certain episodes from the first season as an anime at one time, and that came over okay, but they obviously didn't do it again after they just did that one time. So they obviously didn't go very far with it.
like okay, animation. But yeah, all depends on the look of it. I mean, I think your profile photo. I'm not sure about that kind of animation. I don't know.
That's Loud House, I think. The
Loud
Loud House.
House. Yeah.
It's like World of Gumball /
Roadhouse.
I like Gumball. I'm
Oh,
not gonna
Roadhouse.
lie.
Roadhouse. They're making a sequel to
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse. They're making a sequel to the.
Put Peter in it.
That means Conor McGregor's gonna come back.
No, I need
Oh
Peter
my
Griffin.
God.
Peter Griffin versus Jake
They,
Gyllenhaal.
they need to get Seth MacFarlane somehow in that movie just to do Peter's voice.
Just be a random fucking guy from Boston. Yeah, Roadhouse.
Roadhouse. Oh, I was gonna show this off. So this is such a random thing. I don't know.
Show
why.
and tell.
Yeah, a little bit.
ooh,
So, my stepfather-in-law, who hopefully goes to jail, he deserves it. He was, I guess, they're cleaning out shit in the garage.
That's how you really feel.
No, you don't know the full backstory. Some of these guys do. It's a whole fucking mess, and it's still a mess. But a Mr. Freeze from the
what
hotel.
the fuck?
Oh
Oh,
my
Yeah,
god.
That's
Everybody
crazy.
chill.
Yeah.
shield. And then I mean,
The
obviously-
Ice Age.
but look at this. Robin.
The ice
Oh,
mountain.
Oh,
God.
Got yourself a Chris O'Donnell mug.
Oh, God.
And then, hold on, we can't forget, guys.
You have the back
No,
card.
no, nothing else.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck yeah.
guy.
And look
The
at that.
Nespresso Batman cup.
The guy from ER.
The guy from ER. The guy from The Flash, guys.
Yeah, the cameo from The Flash.
Yeah.
Ocean's 11.
I love that movie.
I really like those movies. I like those movies.
I love that trilogy.
Hey,
I only seen the first one.
You're only missing Alicia Silverstone and what's his Uma
Alfred.
Thurman, right?
If I would have got the Alicia Silverstone, I'd probably break that for a video.
We need the Alfred
Can't-
cup.
The Alfred Cup. Or
Was he on his deathbed in that
No,
movie?
I want
too?
the Alfred Cup.
Yeah.
Because there's
Yes.
like early on in the
He was-
movie when
yeah.
they're like leaving and shit, he's like hunching over. He's like, ugh.
Oh my
Cough,
God.
cough, I'm dying. Oh.
Cat. And it's like it holds him for so long. He's like,
If I'm not mistaken, he has the last line of that movie. We're gonna need a bigger cave.
which
Yes,
is
he
dumb.
did.
There's no continuation. They're all running towards the camera too, and it's like, the fuck is this shit?
That movie is part of my childhood, and I still think that under different circumstances, maybe a different suit, I think Alicia Silverstone would have done a good job as Batgirl,
I
and
think
maybe even like a mini
a
movie.
different direction, maybe. But my God, what a train wreck.
Joel Schumacher, man. What a guy.
Well,
That's right, Joel Schumacher. Oh,
yeah. Oh,
I kept saying
don't-
Christopher
don't-
Nolan for some
Do
reason.
not remind
No,
me.
not-
Do not put that. Not Christopher Nolan's resume.
God. Suit me up.
Suit me.
Bang.
I'm only changing this because I think I still have the clip. Hold on. I do
No.
have the clip. Yeah, here we go.
No.
Ready?
Suit me up, Uncle Alfred.
Dang it.
why is that ready?
I
Why
have
do you
that
have that?
from my old show Endless Multiverse. We have clips.
That's a crazy line.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
gosh.
You want me to do what?
Is it almost? Should I say? Fuck it, I'll say it. It's weird that my first time seeing Alicia Silverstone was in Batman and Robin, and then I saw her in the Scooby Doo 2 movie, and then I finally saw Clueless down the line. I was
Oh,
just like,
she is in
oh.
Scooby Doo too. I've only seen her in
Yeah.
Scooby Doo 2 and Batman.
I was like, oh, she's the reporter. I like. Cool.
It's funny you mentioned that. Linda Cardellini, Velma, she just had a birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, yeah.
There you go. It all ties in.
Another crush.
Yeah,
of
that's
mine as
also
well.
Derek Jeter's birthday. He was in The Other Guys.
Yeah.
Should have won an Oscar.
Scooby-Doo too,
Yeah.
so what the fuck, man?
Famous actor.
Yeah, famous actor Derek Jeter.
Jeter.
famous-
You know
yeah.
what? Have you guys seen on because I still have cable television. I don't know about y'all, but
Alright,
I
cool.
think need a comeback. Have you seen the commercial with the? I don't remember what it's for, but it's like this these little like kitty whatever they're playing like a baseball game, and like the guy is calling up the next person. He's like,
Oh yeah,
"Alright,
it's Derek
Derek?"
Jeter.
And then this random guy stands up. He's like, "I'm ready, dude." And then Derek Jeter's in the back, and he's like, "Derek Jeter." And then
Wrong Jeter. Yeah, wrong
Hang in
hair.
there, rookie.
Hang
Hang in there, rookie.
So you
Yeah.
can't say he didn't act. This is from
Hang in there, rookie.
Yeah,
Then he
yeah.
hits a
hang in there,
fucking
yeah,
laser beam.
dude.
That's my goat.
Smacks against
Yeah.
the scoreboard. Yeah.
Yep. Robbed of an Oscar for The Other Guys, if you ask me. I'm Derek Jeter, you dick. Fantastic.
Beautiful.
No wait.
Beautiful.
Let me.
That's deep.
Oh
Yeah.
no, mind. Nope.
I
no,
mean,
wait.
poetry.
That's so much.
After Mark Wahlberg busts a cap in his ass in the tunnel. Peak cinema.
No, because Jordan, what is this background that's going on right
Oh,
now?
I'm looking at I'm looking at the old clips of shit.
Jordan
No,
got
but
rid
like-
of all of our little
Cobra
titles
Kai,
at
I
the bottom of
believe.
our names
Cobra
too.
Kai? Is
Yeah.
it?
Hell.
Nice, cool. I was gonna say they finally came out with the trailer. I don't know if you guys talked about it. Probably
What?
another point.
What?
The Cobra Kai trailer, the final season.
Wait, is there an actual trailer out? Or
I
just
haven't seen a
teaser?
trailer for
I
it.
know
Yeah.
Daniel LaRusso had put up. Daniel LaRusso, Jesus.
Am I not thinking about it?
Ralph Macchio had put up a post. Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
a
there's
trailer
a
dropped
trailer.
already? Wait, hold on.
I'm so
No.
No.
Yeah, it came out weeks ago. Unless you were talking
Oh,
about different
no,
things.
that meant like a little like teaser thing. Like we're talking like an actual trailer. Like that's
I mean,
rumored to
there
come out.
were scenes in it. Like, there were clips. Like,
Yeah.
Lines were said.
yeah,
Yeah,
lines
lines
were
were
said. What qualifies as a trailer?
Like a minute. Like Netflix released it. Netflix, like Netflix.
Oh,
put
I don't know
out,
who
like,
released it, but
Yeah,
it was like
so-
I thought it was like a good minute at least.
Oh.
Like, I don't know.
I don't.
I'm
remember
not seeing
it.
anything. I'm seeing a bunch
That's
of videos.
actually a
speculating.
teaser.
But there is a rumor this week since it's literally coming
It
out.
breaks canon.
July. Shut up! Oh God, breaks canon, guys. July
Canon
16th is
event.
when the first episodes come out. And some people already have screeners for the episodes too,
Oh.
apparently. So
Are
Really?
you people?
Wow.
uh-huh. I'm not gonna say who.
Yeah, you're
Someone
people.
does.
Oh boy.
I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I will say this is like gonna be such a line nobody cares about that I say, but I'm more excited that Cobra Kai's stuff came out already because I'm like, oh my gosh, they already filmed it. Because I've been waiting for Peyton List to start filming School Spirits season 2 for like a year and a half. Has anybody watched this show?
Yep.
That show was
My wife and
Heard
I
of it,
we
but I haven't
watched
seen
it.
it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty
the
solid.
finale.
And I was surprised at how good we actually liked it because the marketing is okay. But I'm like, yeah, it's the girl from Cobra Kai, and we're like,
Yeah.
all right, and we start like, ooh,
It's the girl from
Disney
Jesse.
Channel?
Oh,
yeah,
shut
that's
up.
right.
Get it right.
Oh, yeah, because
Check
I watched
yourself.
School Spirits and I was looking at interviews and it said like Cobra Kai's list. I was like, Cobra Kai? I was like, you're telling me this girl from Jesse's gonna beat people up? I'm like,
Hell
what are you
yeah.
talking about?
No, you know what I was saying, Katie? I don't know if you could see this, but I've been saying for a while that Peyton List should have been Supergirl. I could see it.
I saw a couple people said
I
that
was
they
so
wanted her to be Abby for The Last of Us too.
Oh, I mean, I think that could work.
I was like,
I can see, but I can see
What's
Peyton
she-
play back
Wait, was
though.
she the one that was up for it? It was her and
Batgirl?
some other person.
Batgirl?
Yeah.
Ooh,
She did play her in the Dikamu. If you guys did not know that.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, in the DC animated movie universe, she
Oh.
she played Batgirl. So it'd be pretty cool to have.
Oh yeah,
her.
yeah, that's that'd be cool, dude.
I could see the Abby thing. Yeah, I could see that.
Fist.
hell yeah.
What?
Wow.
Why?
Hat and fist. Core.
Oh my gosh. I was just so confused because oh boy, this is gonna date me. Not even the opposite of date me. I
Yeah,
don't know.
because you're young as shit.
No,
You're
that's what I was gonna say.
you
Opposite
were
of date me.
kid.
Because I like grew up kind of watching her on Disney Channel.
I'll back that. I'm here too.
So
Jesse,
when I
Jesse
found
slap,
out-
dude.
Jesse it was a show for sure.
Just out of curiosity, do they still do the you're watching the Disney Channel thing where they switch the
I think
logo?
I think she had a little Disney ear
Probably,
drawing
yeah.
thing.
Just the ear.
She was
Yeah.
in Bunked, and I was like, okay. She was
As
just
a
like,
kid, I was like, I like to do that.
She could beat people up as Batgirl, which I think would be a good idea. Why not?
I can see that.
Which, funny enough, there's also another Peyton List that was
Yeah.
on the Flash, and that was in Gotham. And so they did a project together, so they had to literally have the older Peyton List have her middle initial as the credit, because they couldn't be named the same fucking thing.
Mhm.
So I thought that was
Painless
hilarious.
one, painless two.
Yeah, no, Peyton, it's like Peyton List and Peyton T List or something. It's like,
Yeah.
Jesus, guys. It was like, what the fuck?
Oh my gosh! I know whenever I try and Google one of them, the other one always shows up. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
and when I
Oh,
mentioned that, like, Peyton List should be Supergirl.
Yeah.
And Andy, former co-host for Endless Multiverse, is like, you mean like the 30-ish-year-old woman? Like, no, Peyton List for Cobra Kai. Like,
No,
he
Peyton tier list, dude.
Yeah, tier list. He didn't see Cobra Kai at that point, so he didn't know. He's like, huh? He's like, no. He was about that one. I was about the other one. It was a 5-minute mess.
Dang.
I was like, Jesus Christ.
I would fully support her. Was she the one that was like up for it, or like there were two of them?
No, unfortunately she wasn't, but I just thought she'd be cool. I think
'cause
Millie
there was
Alcock,
something, like-
Alcock, who got her from House of Dragon, she's gonna crush it. She's gonna kill it.
Yeah. No, I think that somebody was. It was like her and somebody else that I know.
Meg
Donnelly, yeah. Oh, I really liked her too. I wanted her. That's
And
what
I
wanted her.
think
too.
Johnny Bravo was up for Supergirl as well. I think, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Someone that I had tried like campaigning for was Isabel May, who like a lot of people don't know her, but she's from 1883. She's the main.
Yeah.
I was just.
She was gonna be a Wonder Twin.
Really? Oh, that's right.
Yeah, remember in KJ Apa for fucking Riverdale was gonna be the other Wonder Twin, and that got canceled the same week it got announced they were cast.
Thank God.
Thank you,
I
David
don't know if we
Zaslav.
can
The
handle-
one time you did something right.
I don't know if we could handle a live action Wonder Twins, man.
Zaslav was like, you just got fucking axed. That's what he did.
Wow.
What a guy.
Axe. Got that axe there, boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Did we say Kelly Feige?
What the?
What?
What the heck is this?
That's.
What are you doing?
She's staring into my soul. Okay.
Yeah.
Have any of you heard the Marvel podcast?
Oh yeah, that just came out today, right? With Kevin Feige.
A lot of stuff that I'm
not
like,
Kelly
whoa.
Feige, Kevin Feige.
That
they confirmed a Fantastic Four in the '60s in another universe, not in our MCU.
More or less, it was very cryptic and yet direct. I was like, I've never seen Kevin talk this direct about this. Like some fans, some smart fans noticed something different in the background of the Johnny Storm picture we put up. The New York looks a little different. I was just like, what the fuck? This is like.
So is this confirming that they're gonna join the MCU at the end of their film?
He said, he said like, you know, it was cool, and I hope people go check it out. That like, he was like, they were like, what are you excited for? He's like, you know, the corporate, and he said, the corporate answer is all of our kids. They're all like all our kids. But if you're asking me personally, he said FF, and then he said, Avengers 5 and 6 follow suit. So I'm like,
you gotta have the Fantastic Four
I
come
love that.
into the MCU if you're gonna do what they're going to do, which is Secret Wars. You cannot have Secret Wars without the Fantastic Four. Reed Richards was like the key to defeating the Beyonders. So you gotta bring them in. So either
they'll have to.
one or two things is gonna happen. At the end of the Fantastic Four movie, they somehow get their dimensions crossed and they end up in the MCU, or the entire basis of Secret Wars is going to be the Beyonder pulling all these superhero factions from all these different universes. That's it's going to be one of those two, because without the Fantastic Four, they're done. There's no way they.
Then once everything kind of settles, they're stuck in the MCU. They can't go back.
Yeah,
the world has been destroyed or something.
Same thing with X-Men.
As they've been kind of setting up the fucking, what is it called? There's a name for it in Doctor Strange.
Multiverse of Madness?
No. It's the thing that's happening to universes that are
shoot that
falling
that
apart.
Kalia, whatever her name is, comes to me like, we gotta fix this.
Yep.
Shit. Hold on.
What is the word?
It's not a canon event. I know that.
It's not canon event. That's Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
But it's like where the universe are kind of like
Incursion.
There we go.
Yeah, I feel like
Credit
that's what's
to
going to happen.
Gilmer.
Yeah, incursion.
Gilmer,
yeah.
Eric Smith, credit there.
Gilmer.
You got it.
Thank you, Gilmer. So I think this should be an incursion for the X-Men's world if they're not in the MCU.
Yep.
And Fantastic Four.
That also makes sense with what they did with the Marvel's post-credit scene, if you will.
To the Fox stuff. That's probably how Deadpool gets transported to MCU, because he's going to go through an incursion, right? So, yeah.
Just even though we can predict this stuff from months away or from years away of release, I'm like, just make us care for the characters beyond us being fans. You do that, I don't care about the plot at this point. There's a bunch of world-ending events. I'm like, just make me care about Pedro's read, about
I would
Vanessa's
even, as excited as I am for Secret Wars to finally happen, I would be willing to wait a few more years so that we could have that character development that he was just talking about. Give us time. We can't care about the characters in just one movie. We're not a group like the Fantastic Four. You got to give it time.
That's why I think with the announcement today, they're going back to Comic-Con this year. I feel like we're going to get a new updated slate. And we know they're filming Avengers. We know they're filming Avengers 5 next year because Benedict Cumberbatch decided to leak that shit.
Oops.
So I feel like they're gonna have to, first of all, announce that they're done with Kang. Like, they're gonna say, okay, we're changing. It's not called Kang Dynasty. They're gonna completely. I bet it's gonna be Secret Wars Part 1 and Part 2.
That's what they're planning on doing anyway.
Yeah, that's what
they're doing. That there's going to be a Part 1 and a Part 2. We already know that. I just hope they push it back to like 2028.
They won't.
And 2030.
Probably, maybe 26 and 27. I mean, well, probably 27 and 28. It depends on how long they shoot, because like they shot Infinity War and Endgame, it took like over a year to shoot it.
Right. So that's one thing. They needs to be 2 years apart. Give it time. Don't rush this.
That's a fair point.
Arguably, Secret Wars is one of the biggest story arcs in not just Marvel history, but comic book history. Don't rush this. Don't screw it up. Because if you do, you are going to alienate so many fans. Yeah. It'll be frightening.
And listen, I'm not these prepping people like, Marvel's dead when I'm hopeful they delivered with Infinity War Endgame, so they did it. It's now, how do you do it again without having to do it the same way you did before? And David, you say that, and to me, I'm like, I'm not worried, but I'm like, I've seen how they dealt with another secret big important storyline, and how that secret storyline didn't pan out for me, and how it was very contained, and it wasn't like, again, Chainsaw, you brought up that Earth Mightiest Heroes did it way better than we got in live action,
because they had more time. And I feel like with them reconstructing things, I think Cap 4 is going to start slowly introducing our new Avengers lineup, because they're doing a bunch of reshoots and changes, so I feel like they're course correcting shit. And they're probably going to use other films that are coming up and other shows to get us prepared for the lineup in 5, so that they can just jump into shit. They don't have to.
I hope so, because with their announcement that they're only releasing 3 movies a year, I think.
Yeah.
Is it 3 or 4?
Even then, I think that's too much.
That's 3's a lot.
I don't think it's too much, because look at the timeline they're projecting. We're going to have Secret Wars ready by 2026. No, you're not. Not with how
long it's going to take in post production. No, because
and the shows,
all these rumors of how many actors they have to bring back for cameos, and it's going to take so much longer to shoot, because you got to get all these people prepped, get all the suits out of the fucking shop, and all. It's going to be a much more of a work, because before they already had these actors under contract, they already had all these suits already been used, so it's not like they're in storage somewhere. They're going to have to do a lot of work, and they probably already are doing this shit, getting everything prepped, but it's going to be a lot more actors and a lot of things they have to cover, because they're saying, 50 to 60 characters in Avengers 5 alone. Like, some of that has to be cameo shit. That can't just be just the core characters,
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage is Ghost Rider.
Or they're taking stock footage.
It's just Nick Cage.
We'll get Cage to do every single character.
Yep.
Though they could be relying on stock footage from past movies too. They could be, doing flashbacks
I
to say
hope
that
not.
character was in the movie. Yeah, it was in the
I
movie
hope
for
not.
3 seconds.
I don't think so. I think it depends because if you look at what they did in No Way Home, they used some footage and reworked it and reused it. But I feel like in this, they're gonna actually have Hugh Jackman and Tobey Maguire, and they're gonna interact. It's not.
Yeah, Ben Affleck and
as Batman.
yeah, as Batman and Daredevil at the same time.
Let's go.
And I want to say this because we're all
How much
pumped for
leather can you wear?
we're all pumped for FF and
lot.
X-Men to hopefully be in Secret Wars.
I
I
am.
just want this as someone who's been following this universe, this side of the ballpark. I'm like, please, for the sake of it, find the time and money to put Charlie Cox's Daredevil in it, and to bring back Haley Atwell and give her some stuff to do as Captain Carter. Because I feel like with Charlie as Daredevil, that represents that era of those shows that, for me, opened the broad to what the MCU could do. And with Haley, it's like, she got the shit end of the stick with multiverse, in my opinion, even though she looked cool. But I think with What If, whether you like it or not, as a whole, they've been doing a better job handling the multiverse than what the MCU and live action has done. And the fact that
the Watch is going to be in this movies. He's going to have to be.
Hopefully not just the Watcher. I want to see the Watcher. I want to see the Tribunal. I want to see Love and Hate. I want to see
We had
Kronos.
heard that the Tribunal was going to be involved in the end of Phase 3 in those 2 Avengers movies, but then that got scrapped.
Yeah,
which makes sense because literally, if
we need to see these characters.
If you had Tribunal like basically the trial of Thanos.
Yes,
But if they were to have done that, why do we care about Thanos? There's this living Tribunal here. What the fuck? Like what?
Here's why: because Tribunal sided with Thanos. Tribunal said, "Listen, he acquired these stones. He got them. Doesn't matter how he got them, but he got them. Possession is 9/10 of the law. I understand it affects you, eternity. I understand it affects you, celestials. I understand it affects you, love and hate. But there's really nothing I can do about it because he's got them. He acquired them, however he acquired them. So my hands are tied. So therefore, he gets to keep them, and that's all there is to it. And then he went deuces. I'm out." And it was I loved that part of the comic, watching it was because it was Eternity who brought it to the Tribunal and said, this is the biggest threat to me that I've ever faced. You, Tribunal, need to fix this. And Tribunal said, there's nothing to fix.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Maybe I'm the only one asking for this after all this time. She got a half-ass. Wow. Yeah. I still want Eternals too. I don't care what I like that side of the MCU was fresh, and it didn't, in my opinion, it didn't mess with what had come before. It was doing its own thing, much like the Guardians, in a different taste, different style. And I was just like, that was such a unique thing with just diving deep into celestial stuff.
And you know that the Eternals are going to play a role, like they have to. Like you can't ignore
They're
them
in
now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Joypad Jake. Yeah. Lady Death. Where was she? Where was she? Every time we saw Thanos is obsessed with Lady Death. We didn't even hear her mentioned in that. That was such a drop on Marvel's part.
I don't know. I think with the adaptation, they didn't want it just to be Thanos wanted to get laid, and wanted, it was more to it and whatnot. So I get it.
But what if you wanted to? You want another daughter?
Kudos to him, man. I've been there, but I wouldn't go that far with Death. But
I'd watch a Thanos OnlyFans video.
Of course you would.
Why not?
Of course.
Yeah.
I'd watch Josh Brolin do that.
I know who could star in a Thanos OnlyFans video. Jedi Mike.
Oh, no.
Holy
shit!
Oh my goodness!
Is that
Just
true?
want to let you know, Thanos was a galactic simp. That's what we would call him in the comics. But it's okay. It's okay. See, we try to change things for the modern times, though. But honestly, he lost against Deadpool.
Only Thanos.
Only Thanos.
Copyright that.
That there's funny.
Yeah,
I don't care who you are.
that's a tee moment right there.
That was a good tee.
hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just chilling.
Wow.
Bro, I just want to see fucking Mahershala, dude.
Yeah.
He's gonna quit.
Let me play Blade.
Yeah, you might as well
Seriously.
play Blade. Yeah, go for it.
I mean, seriously, you have to pay me half. That's it.
at least get paid something, right?
He'll do-
What argument?
You have to get Wesley. You have to get Wesley Snipes' blessing first. I think.
Of
Yeah,
course.
No, it's
because
okay.
he's
We
gonna-
related.
Oh, there you go.
Hey,
Hey, you do what you gotta do, man.
Hey.
So pay your taxes.
But no, you guys make
Before you shoot anything, make sure you pay your
Well
taxes.
done.
Pay your taxes.
Yeah,
Well
my credit
done.
score is good. I broke the generation curse in my family.
There you go. Everybody, I hope you're ready for some bad jokes. Darren's here.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Darren, what's up,
How's
man?
it going?
Hanging out. Just well, look at that hair, man. Whoa,
I was gonna say, yeah, my boy's faded out.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know you got the fade.
yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
naked without all my hair.
It's okay.
Oh, I forgot to do the ta-da.
There you go.
I knew person got
Yeah,
it.
shit. Yeah, shit. Yeah. Oh, so Mike cut your hair. No, is this Johnny's first attempt at cutting hair? Because I don't know, man.
I think it looks pretty fucking good.
Yeah, who was your barber?
I think I cooked.
10 out of 10 at GM.
I cooked.
I
Same.
mean, don't you take volunteers now at the school?
Apparently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Darren
Yeah,
came
hey,
through. He left.
I'll
He left
I'll
his
show
basement, and you know,
There
you're
you
gonna you're gonna come show up.
go. I'll show up.
Oh, okay.
Because it's very simple. Just cut it down.
I'm just gonna
and-
bald you up, dude.
Yeah, bald me up.
Just
Good, dude.
bald.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you the King
I
Neptune.
need to have a new look when I get my house. So I need to look. You know.
Yeah, I'll give you the King Neptune. I got you, dog. Don't you worry about it.
Bald.
Bald, bald,
Yeah.
my eyes.
My eyes. Yeah.
Speaking
yeah.
of my eyes, I
Baby.
just saw something that
Baby
David
Jedi
Harbour just
Mike over
posted.
Hey, I don't know what's happening now. Man. I'm
Oh,
kind of scared.
Jesus.
What is going on?
What is going on?
Mike's
Like,
messing with his camera again.
Yeah.
I heard you like him young.
Oh. What are you, Dr. Disrespect?
What
Ouch.
a 1-2 punch.
Damn.
They not like us. They not like us.
I know, right? That's
Literally.
hilarious. Yeah.
Did Chainsaw? Have you seen what David Harbour put up about
hell?
Thunderbolts?
About expendable? What?
Thunderbolts.
Expendables. Like Expendables 5?
Yes.
No, I'm not seeing that. No.
Are they really doing a 5?
No.
No.
It's Thunderbolts.
Okay.
So-
It's
Jesus
okay.
Christ.
Bro,
That-
turned into an emoji.
Don't
What is
wink
going
at me
on?
like that.
Yeah,
Wow.
don't wink at me. What did he post, Ron? What did he post, Ron?
It's a
Thirst
Red
trapping right
Guardian
now.
poster, and he just said, "Wrapped. Love making this. Love the bolts. Hashtag Thunderbolts.
Oh.
Hashtag Red Guardian."
I mean, he's probably going to be the comedic relief of the whole movie. I mean, come on.
And I love you, David Harbour.
Ian and Florence were the best part of that movie.
Interesting,
Hell
because
yeah.
they're shooting Stranger Things season 5, and so like he must have been doing double duty, or they must have pushed off his shit
Probably.
until he finished. I mean,
Maybe they filmed his stuff first, and then they were like, "All right, go do Stranger Things."
yeah, get the fuck out of
Probably.
here. It's like,
All right, go eat some fucking waffles. Get out of here.
Did you get your passes?
passes.
I have to check right now the mail. I'll probably check after the stream.
Yeah, Jonathan just got his.
I
that's
didn't
right,
get my
that's for the-
passes. My passes
That's
for what?
Yeah, it's for
I-
Comic Con.
Chainsaw.
Oh,
Where's mine?
man, where the fuck's my passes, man?
Send me a DM.
Dude, come on, man. That's fucking.
Go long.
All right,
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, but you guys were making really good points though about with Secret Wars and everything. Because listen, whatever the announcement they're gonna make in Comic Con, what I want, and I don't want no new announcement of another project. I just want announcement of clarity. Well, I mean,
Yes.
like clarity of terms of what's the next direction needs to go, and because at this point. You had a couple of wins and then probably have a win most likely that the week of Comic Con, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So like we have X-Men 97, other things. So we're on a so what trajectory, not a over top. Oh my God, best thing in the world. No, because you get that with consistency,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So and I think with the announcement for one, either going to be for one, and I think the Fantastic Four are going to show up. I just saw Quiet Place 2 just today. It's good, man. Joseph Quinn. Listen, his performance as an actor at like the last couple of years have grown. I'm really excited to see him in as Human Torch though. But he's doing really good. But I think they're gonna probably show up, probably show the costumes and everything. I think they're probably gonna show a little bit of footage of Captain America because we saw it at CinemaCon. They have something ready to show already.
Yeah.
So they could probably need to show something, whatever. And maybe confirm who Giancarlo Esposito's playing. But anyway, I don't know.
I feel like they'll confirm it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really hope
only
they
time
don't
will tell.
tell us the same thing we've known already, or hold too much back for D23 Expo, which is about 2-3 weeks away after
D23 is
San
for the.
Diego.
I think D23 can be for the shows, like for Disney Plus shows. I think it's better to have that as your exposition. Like I don't need to see Yahya Madou-Mateen as Wonder Man on the Comic-Con. I mean, I'll see you in August, man. Like in California,
Gus Fring.
You are done.
I would agree though. Like I think what they need more now than ever is just I need Kevin Feige to sit down and be like, listen, I know it's been a rough couple of years. We're working on it. We're trying to fix some things up, and here's everything. Like we're working towards getting to a better place for you.
And here's los polos hermanos.
Yep. Give us okay. Here's little info in Fantastic Four. I would like a new slate of like what's actually still coming out. What's within the next 3 to 4 years.
When is Ironheart? Ironheart's been shot since 2023. Where the fuck is that show?
I don't know if that's in the vault, to be honest.
Where's freaking Zombies? That was announced like 4 years
ago. The zombie show.
I think that is coming this year. I think.
Is it?
I think so. Well, I know that they're probably going to confirm. They're probably going to have a Marvel animation panel for that.
Yeah.
That's where they announced a bunch of shit 2 years ago. They had announced X-Men 97 stuff, zombie stuff. That's where all the leaks came, or people took photos. So I feel like they're going to have an animation separate panel dedicated to that. Because Marvel's we have to spend our time on the actual our shit. We can't do Marvel animation too. So,
but even then, Chainsaw, I really hope Kevin salutes 97 because 97.
Oh, he's gonna have
boosted the hell out of it.
That came out this week that somebody pitched the same characters from X-Men 97 as the X-Men movie.
Yes, including Jubilee. Jubilee.
Yes, exactly. Jubilee, who's been the short end of the fucking stick, needs to have her moment in the sun. Now, literally.
I will say this with Avengers 5, because there's several things that's connecting the X-Men, right? Is that we got the writer attached to the X-Men Marvel film, which we won't see until after Secret Wars. But from the momentum of what they're announcing, this writer and everything, my question is, what if they actually, I don't know, because they have the balls to do it. Again, it's gonna be a capitalism move. Avengers versus X-Men as Avengers 5.
I could see that.
Because think of it as a precursor to Secret Wars, because Civil War was supposed to disband the Avengers, leading them into Infinity War and Endgame, as they're all separated and they have to come together. Mm-hmm. Secret Wars, especially if you make it a part 1 and part 2 as you should, is that you're giving that a momentum to say, hey, yes, there is an Avengers team we can establish here. Let's see how they work, get their ass kicked by the characters we really want to see, and then let's see, this new wave and bringing back nostalgia of a precursor for Secret Wars Part 1, and actually having some of these characters have their finale, like a Tobey Maguire and Hugh Jackman, and put a stamp like, hey, I am done. No more, I'm done. Right?
That's what it's going to be. I feel like that's the Secret Wars is set up to say bye-bye. Yeah. Now, if Sony goes, well, we want to do Tobey Spider-Man, that's different. But I feel like in terms of, we're not going to see Tobey again in the MCU after this. It's done.
I think they're going to announce Spider-Man 4, probably.
Well, here's the caveat. It's Sony. Yeah. So unless Sony announce it first, then Marvel won't talk about it. The only time Marvel's ever talked about Spider-Man on their slates at Comic-Con is if it's already been announced by Sony. Yeah. So it's kind of a weird thing. So, I mean, maybe they might make an exception since we know what's coming. It's just we don't know what the status is.
Do they have the right, the people, or at least movement is already going?
If they bring out, if they announce a director and maybe some cast that maybe we don't know about, sure. But, I don't know.
Christine Dust is back as MJ.
Well, it depends. Is Spider-Man 4 going to...
James Franco's eating pie again.
James Franco.
So good.
Oh, God.
My hope is that with the new X-Men, Cyclops needs to be the lead.
Yes.
Yeah,
Even me, the Wolverine fans, let it step back a little bit.
Yeah, Cyclops. Cyclops or Jean. But both.
No. See, now I heard there was a report about people. Again, not a report, but people just say things in the Sagace and just say, "Oh yeah, this is confirmed." They're probably say, "Oh no, they want to focus on female characters for the new X-Men and all that stuff." But here's the thing: the one thing, the beauty about X-Men '97 is that it's balanced. Listen, if they go with a storyline focusing on a female character, center in terms of the X-Men. You have to understand, Kitty Pryde is the center of X-Men Days of Future Past. Jean Grey, the Phoenix Saga, Life and Death. You have with Storm and everything. Again, there's not saying having a female character as a figurehead for the new X-Men film is somewhere bad. It's just about the balance of having all these characters. Yeah. But as you said correctly, with Cyclops, he needs to be a Captain America level character. What I mean by that is in terms of his presence, in terms of his leadership, in terms of the gravitas he has when he shows on screen, and dynamic with other characters. And that's the thing. I'm not saying that's not really that difficult to do, because the whole time we've had 20 years of Cyclops being a bitch.
Yep.
Yes.
Proud of it.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And they tried to fix it with the First Class era, and it still didn't work.
No, it still didn't work. He was still a bitch.
It still didn't work because the writing wasn't there. No. But I think Gore has a point.
I don't want to use my powers. I don't want to take off my visor. We're literally at the end point where the world could end. Take off your goddamn visor. I don't want to do it, dude. Come on, man. Seriously? Cyclops would have been the first one to rip off his freaking visor.
With Cyclops being
in Apocalypse.
With Cyclops being in the original X-Men, he would not do that. That's not him at all. Like, he was there at the beginning. Like, why would he go
so broody?
Ooh. Yeah, which I feel like they're probably going to do that. They're going to do the classic first. I feel like they might go the route of the first like team
with the yellow suits and all.
Yeah, I feel like they might. Yeah,
I want to
see. For nostalgia purposes, they could. Like, they could have a picture on the side saying, "Hey, we were here," like they did in X-Men. Professor X just have Beast and Iceman.
But I wouldn't be opposed if they did like a flashback scene of those classic suits.
Yeah,
like, I'd be down with that. Why not?
But like, think about it: Avengers versus X-Men, just as a title, right? Yeah, you have to get people just drawn back to it. Yeah. We know it's given desperate. We know it is, right? But I'm just saying, if they do that, it's like, okay, I'm not saying you're wrong for making that move, because that will bring people like, oh, yeah, okay, I know these
money
properties.
People love picking a side. And like that's such a fun way. You can be like, oh, all the characters from the past are all these new gens. Like, you have to pick: are you Team X-Men or are you Team Avengers? Like, that's so much fun to talk about.
Team Twilight all over again.
Oh, I'm Team Cap
or Team Iron Man.
Yeah, I'm Team Cap.
Are you Team Green or Team Black?
Yeah, people love picking a team.
Oh, okay.
Football, people love picking a team. Who's your team?
That's a fair point. Yeah, that's a fair point.
We got Targaryen in the top left over here. Look.
Oh, jeez. On that note, I'm gonna make my Ezek, folks.
Right, thanks for being here.
Good night, David.
Thanks.
Great to meet you, David.
Yeah, see you, man.
Y'all stay fab, all right?
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Who the fuck
was that guy? Who the fuck?
I had to stay through one of those. I'm also leaving.
Oh, okay.
He just wants to. I respect it.
Yeah, man. Thanks for being here, man. And definitely want you back on, Scott. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
See you, Scott.
See you, man. Bye.
Who the fuck?
Who's that guy?
Who the fuck was that guy? God damn. Who?
What the hell?
If we wait on Avengers versus X-Men, I'm okay, because we're getting Marvel versus Capcom, and I'm content there.
Oh yeah,
I'm content there. Can't wait.
Well, I mean, if they get into the '90s version of the comics too, will they go into the whole Onslaught era?
Yes. Well, I feel like that's what the show's doing. They're going to fucking Onslaught.
Yeah.
Yes.
That shit was.
Yes.
That's. Oh, that'd be awesome.
I mean, I thought they honestly were gonna tease and show Onslaught, or at least really imply it, but they didn't.
Yeah.
But I think that might be
safe. They played it safe.
Season 3. I think it's season 3. I feel like season 2 is gonna lead into it.
I think season 3. I keep saying Avengers versus X-Men, but I think that's what they're gonna do for X-Men '97.
Yeah,
I see that. It's Professor X. Yeah. What's up, man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ball.
I'm making babies, making love.
He just finally cracks. And,
hey, it's Steve Harvey. What's up, man?
What your ass say?
Yeah.
Oh hell no!
Hey, she said. She said.
What did you say?
And the winner of Miss Universe is. Just kidding.
Oh yeah, the whole I meant yeah. So
naked grandma.
Naked grandma.
Naked mom.
So I think
Apologize.
we definitely need to talk about this for a little bit because this was Rona brought this up yesterday. Nosferatu.
Oh my
bro,
god!
when they showed this in Vegas, man, when they showed this in Vegas, bro, we were.
Oh.
I've said it before and I said it again. I was in the back of the theater, you know, ejaculating, watching the trailer.
Doom popcorn bucket.
I was sitting there. I was like, man, I don't even really care about the Bikeriders anymore. Just give me that. Let me see that.
It's hard to see, but that shot of his hand going over the
Dude,
city. Oh
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Robert Eggers, man. Now if he's just farting the entire time, peak cinema.
It could be.
I kind of
Oscar.
just got chills.
I'm
I
not
don't even
kidding.
know what
It could
they're.
be
I never
Oscar.
even seen Nosferatu.
Oh well, I mean, it's been forever since I've seen. I need to rewatch.
I've only seen him in SpongeBob, to be honest.
Exactly, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, what I love is that Nosferatu has hair. He has hair. Interestingly.
Watch What We Do in the Shadows movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, the fucking where the fatal sunlight accident.
And honestly, like I think it makes sense for the fur coat because it's probably freezing.
It's cold.
And obviously with him being undead, right? But I think also they're going for a different design. But I think what's interesting part is he has hair, which is like surprising. But I love the second shot where he's like so far in the shadows. It's like creepy as hell.
Everybody wants to be Kratos with the fur coat now.
Well, yeah, literally.
He's influential.
But Robert is like the perfect guy for this.
Mm-hmm.
He's so. I mean,
it's fantastic. The vibe is just fantastic.
Which
I was so
deliver
happy.
the lines. We are encountering the vampire.
Willem Dafoe. Oh my god.
He's been working on this since 2015, 2016. He's been in talks to do this.
Yeah.
That's why, like, I saw The Witch years ago, and I thought it was like pretty good. I didn't love it as much as everybody else. Then I saw The Lighthouse like a couple years ago. Love that movie. I didn't see The Northman, but I want to see that still.
Bro,
look at this. So
now, when you say the
cool
when
shot.
you say the lighthouse, are you talking about the
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe farting and
So
mermaids and shit. Yeah.
Oh yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. That shit was nuts.
That's why after watching that, hearing us do Nosferatu, I was like, that's gonna be perfect.
Yeah. Here's a comparison here. So this is from Dracula 1931, Dracula 1979, Bram Stoker's from 92. I mean, it's he's paying
so
straight
good.
homage to all classic horror.
It's just so good.
I got the vibe of like Bela Lugosi's Dracula. And the Wolfman, like all that shit. I'm like, God damn.
And it feels
there
like
is another Nosferatu movie out there other than the original.
Yeah, like a 1979
the full one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's also this one too from The Vampire 1979.
Italian.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And it was, if you look at the guy that played that character, he was a very
perfect.
He was popular in foreign horror movies. So, yeah.
It also feels a little bit like Crimson Peak, which I love.
Yeah, I got that vibe a little bit too.
Lex Luthor and Craven Hunter.
Oh my god!
Oh my.
Yeah, the cast is fantastic.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully, it would be nice to see Lily Rose Depp in something good after The Idol. Unfortunately,
what? And I love this shot from the trailer too, where like it goes from the back of her head to like
it was so cool. Yeah, like just
Yeah,
I could jerk that trailer off.
If you look up at name Klaus Kaczynski right there,
yes, that's the guy
from the 1979 movie.
Very ecstatic individual.
You won't believe how much that guy has been in. He is
look at the stash, man.
Like,
the fucking stash.
Look at that.
Oh god!
And this shot, like, I love this zoom in on the fucking God.
It's just.
I
like anything William Dafoe's in though.
That shot's crazy too. Like it's just man.
The rats.
Even what's his name? He was in The Green Knight and he's playing Galactus.
That shot, the hand.
Yeah, that dude from The Witch.
Yes,
the dad.
Yeah. What's his name?
Yeah, his deep ass voice. When I heard him just say like one line, I was like, "Oh, that guy."
Oh my god!
It looks crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
Like it's just
Ralph
the vibes,
Ineson,
man.
that's his name.
Ralph Ineson, yo.
And then that shot, like God, and I think that's such a perfect like showing him but not showing him.
Mm-hmm.
the transition with the book. Oh no, yeah, it was the book. I think turning or whatever, or closing, and then the door opening. Oh,
Yeah,
There
like
you go.
That's
Like,
perfect.
dude.
And it's hard to see, but it's like it's perfect for the vibe. Nosferatu, boom.
just in time for the holidays.
They're literally Christmas.
I'm
I
definitely
can't
seeing
wait
that.
to go get my stocking and sit down and watch Nosferatu.
I already told my
previews.
family. I'm like, yo,
Guys,
Christmas morning, I'm running to the New Beverly or the Alamo Draft House. I'm running there.
And we actually have behind stage right now Nosferatu himself. He's here.
Hey, what's up?
The vampire.
The vampire.
That's funny.
Is it Desperate?
That's funny.
Anyway, yeah, that trailer kind of sucked. Who cares? Anyway, so whatever. Oh, vampire.
Tell us
Grow
how
up.
you really feel.
Fucking
Mark.
grow up. Ooh, vampire.
It's a vampire.
No, I gotta stop watching that trailer.
Yeah, it's draining me.
I gotta stop it. I
Because
watch,
Johnny was
I
like,
watch it in the Bikeriders. I'm like, can we just have that for the next 2 hours?
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I mean, Bikeriders is good, but
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was all right.
I dug that movie.
I dug that movie too.
Is
I
it
was a
worth?
little
Is it worth
disappointed.
seeing in theaters, or is it okay
Yeah,
to
it
wait?
was like a Martin
Okay.
Scorsese film if his ass didn't bother getting up to do it. It had nothing to do with gangsters, so
Yeah, I think that's why I was disappointed. I was expecting more
I like that. I like it was just like
crime
hey.
stuff.
It's
There
like
was some-
before bikers got actually like super violent. It
Yeah.
was like they were just pounding around being assholes. It's like,
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
yeah.
Okay.
Tom
Yeah,
Hardy
absolutely.
being Tom Hardy.
I heard.
Yeah.
I heard this. This being said, that someone said this movie should be retitled "The Bike Rider's Wife."
I mean, it's about her a lot, but it's also
Yeah.
about them
So.
too.
Yeah.
There's times where they do the narration like Martin Scorsese thing, where it's like
Yeah.
all based around her telling the story. But there's times where it doesn't make any sense because
Just Tom
she
Hardy.
would
talking
she wouldn't know these discussions are happening
Like,
throughout
is Tom
the movie.
Hardy talking like Bane? Is Elvis
No, he's
in there
talking like he did in the drop. Yeah, he talks
You
like
me,
yeah,
kid.
yeah.
You
okay.
and me.
I'm on a fucking
motorcycle.
Yeah, I'm Venom, baby. Come on.
Let's go drink some beers.
Yeah, let's go have a knife fight real quick.
Yeah, fuck off.
Get
the fuck outta here.
Let's have a knife fight real quick.
Yeah,
Fists or knives.
Well,
yeah.
I think the problem is Nosferatu is going to be a fucking masterpiece, and the Crow is going to probably be dead on the wall.
The crow, yeah, Bill Skarsgård, man, he doesn't know how to pick them. I guess.
And then Bill's going back to do Pennywise, and then doing something else too. I think
His
Yeah,
entire
Nosferatu,
career arc
he's
is just
got
being
that,
a
but, like,
creepy
yeah.
fuck, pretty much. I kind of love it.
Bill Skarsgård, he was really great in. I mean, he's great in
John Wick?
He was really. Yeah, he was good in that, but he was really great in Barbarian. Like the entire
Yeah,
time, I
oh
was
my
like,
God.
"Oh, this guy's gonna be a piece of shit watching."
Just a chill dude.
He's just a chill dude. That's a great movie.
I love Barbarian.
Yeah.
I never
No,
finished it,
you're
but
right.
he was good in Castle Rock of what I saw.
Oh,
He's like an
the
inmate.
Stephen
Well,
King one.
I
right?
haven't seen it
Yeah,
yet, but I
yeah.
heard he was
It's fun.
fantastic in John Wick 4.
He's so good. in
Yeah,
John
he's
Wick
good.
4.
And that's
Yeah,
the-
he is good.
And like you said, Barbarian, like he's the creature guy, but no, he can do anything.
I felt
else.
bad because I was just waiting for him to be, like I said, a fucking creep, and then he's just
I was
not. And I
hoping
was like,
he
oh, I'm
wouldn't be.
sorry, dude.
I was hoping he wouldn't be because if he was in that, also I'd be like, man, that boy's just keep getting.
Yeah, just he's been on a list.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like, he's just gonna be a
creepy
creeper.
McCreeperson. Yeah.
I gotta go. My wife is calling me.
Whatever.
All right,
I say, man.
I know, right?
All right, Mike.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later, man.
Bye.
All right. Peace, y'all. Have a
Say,
good night.
man.
Night.
Who the
Who
fuck?
the
Who the
fuck was
freaking
that guy?
frack?
That guy.
What do you say, Darren?
Who the frickety frack?
What movie
What in the
was
freaking
that?
fuck
Hey,
is
whoa,
that?
you need to calm down.
I'll say what I want.
What
okay?
the fuck?
No one can stop me.
My little ears. I can't.
Darren, I'm gonna have to tell my wife what you said, and she's been very disappointed. In
My
you.
wife.
Oh,
no.
she actually said about the oldest lab dog we have in the house that he's actually the goodest of boys. So you have
Been
competition.
replaced?
Yeah.
No.
my
Yeah, I
dog.
replaced you,
by a
and then the
dog.
dog replaced me. So now it's
Yeah,
Perfectly balanced.
yeah,
as
that's all
all
things should be. Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, you guys are cool.
Oh shush.
No.
No.
Well, I've got to head off, guys, as well. They told like 5:04 in the morning here in the UK.
Oh my
Hi,
god.
man. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Good meeting you, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, great meeting you guys.
appreciate it. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
See ya.
All right, see ya.
Yeah.
What the hell?
What the
was
heck?
that?
Who the fuck?
Who the fuck?
Who the fudge are these people?
Are you thinking of watching it, Chainsaw? Bike Riders?
I mean, probably
That's
not
pretty good.
because right now, because obviously we're closing on the house Friday. It's got a bunch of shit going on. Where me and my wife are gonna be heading out for
Important
a
week.
couple days around the 4th, so we go see my mom and my grandmother. So don't have a lot of time. I think at this point we're probably going to watch Inside Out 2 and react to it for the channel probably because we really liked the first one.
Didn't they say it was gonna be like it would be like 3 months before it actually comes out in digital?
Yeah, and that's fine because by the time it comes out, we'll be in the house and we can just kind of because right now it's kind of awkward to film because like there's no room in here and shit. So like I have my own room, it'll be better. So
yeah,
it's all good.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. But yeah, I'll probably get back into watching more movies when I'm actually get back to like normal shit right now. So
keep that one.
Bikeriders didn't do well, so don't worry. In a cut like 2 days, it'll be on digital. So
yeah, probably.
Which breaks my heart because like it's worth watching it in the big screen in my opinion. Just for the sound alone to hear those bikes going,
revving bikes.
I just kept thinking of the South Park episode though. With bike riders in there. There's a bunch of fucking assholes.
It's worth seeing on a big screen just to see Norman Reedus' disgusting.
Oh my god! Honestly, he might have been my favorite part of the movie.
Yeah, he was really good. But like, there's a shot of him early on when he shows up. Yeah, it's gross, but it's also the fakest hillbilly teeth you've ever seen.
Yeah,
you can see where his actual teeth are underneath the prosthetic thing.
I was like, if you want to be funny, he was funny. If you want to be good, it's not good.
His name was Funny Sonny, so I guess they wanted him to be funny.
Yeah,
I was happy that him. What was it? Michael Shannon, Boyd Holbrook.
Michael Shannon was really good.
They all get good. Moments.
They had good moments.
Boyd Holbrook.
Boyd Holbrook was really good in it. Yeah, I couldn't even tell it was him until the end. I was like, oh yeah, shit, wow. Everybody else is just like, yeah, Michael Shannon, he's great.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't tell anybody to kneel before Zod, but whatever.
He should though.
He never even did that in Man of Steel, actually. So bullshit.
Well, I mean, if you're watching My Adventures of Superman, they do a kind of a twist because you think, oh, so and so is, under that armor. Not the case.
It's Supergirl, I assume. I haven't seen it, so.
Don't lie.
No.
I know she's in it, so.
What? No, that's not true.
Superman's not it?
No. Yeah, it's all about crypto. Yeah, the big twist.
Oh, that's good, bro. Is it The Rock voice?
Super Pets.
Oh yeah, I forget. I still haven't seen that movie, Super Pets. I'm still not seeing it.
Most of America didn't. So.
Because The Rock voiced Crypto, Black Adam, and Black Adam's dog in that movie. Apparently,
what a talent!
Black Adam being at the end.
Yeah,
of
like, so and there's a scene with The Rock as Crypto talking to the Rock, Black Adam's dog, and they're talking to each other.
Yeah, I would love to hear Dwayne Johnson and Seth Rogen try to act in voice acting. See who actually will change their voice enough. Like I'll give Dwayne Johnson this. He changed his voice a little bit in that last Jumanji movie where he was trying to sound like Danny DeVito. It's like, all right, he tried a little bit. Seth Rogen, I think it's like impossible.
Those movies are the most he ever acts. Like those are the most different his characters ever are.
Maybe it's because the directors never give him a shot. Maybe that was the one time he's like, I can act. It's like, I'm allowed.
He needs to be in a Christopher Nolan movie. Then
he's in that.
Everything will come together.
What was that? Smashing Machine? Is that what it's called?
And he looks. It looks
like he's trying.
But then you see like the red one, that fucking trailer that came out where he's
the Rock. He's just the Rock again. I thought it was a sequel to Red Notice for a second. I was like, what?
Which they are making, I think, right?
I can't wait. Lordy. The most forgettable $250 million you'll ever see.
Well, I'll say this though: the red one, the trailer was kind of all over the place, but at least it's an interesting concept. Yoked out Santa got kidnapped. All right, by who? And then
we got yoked out Santa. Who could save him? An even more yoked out elf guy.
Black Adam and Captain America.
It's kind of wild. J.K. Simmons has now played Santa Claus twice.
Yeah, he's played him in Klaus.
Yeah, Klaus on Netflix. Both on Netflix, which is kind of crazy.
Klaus is so
I think this
good.
this is theatrical. I think.
Oh,
yeah.
Is it?
Red Notice is on Netflix. I'm pretty sure it said.
I thought Red one was a Netflix movie at first. Hold on.
Okay.
It's not on Netflix. The Netflix YouTube channel. So
I was gonna say I don't even know what Red One is.
Maybe it's in
sounds good.
Or same.
It's that Red Rocket.
Oh, it's an Amazon MGM movie. Oh, it's Amazon.
Damn, MGM has enough money to.
Yeah, well, Amazon has all the. Amazon bought MGM.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I wonder if that's gonna do anything. Because if it's in theaters in December, what you got? Lion King, you got Sonic, I
think it's November it comes out, which is funny.
Okay, maybe.
Because I thought the same thing. I was like, oh, November it comes out. I think it's in November.
I mean, Christmas movies do well though. Like people like Christmas movies.
So.
I'm not watching that one.
Red one was originally going to be scheduled as a Prime Video release, and then for Christmas of last year, the release was delayed because of the strikes, and then they're now pushing for theatrical after the strikes were in. I wonder if that's because of contracts and shit, because they had to re-sign everything. Like, well, you're gonna fucking put theatrical now. So,
Was this the movie?
You remember?
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I mean, you remember what was the movie that Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell was trying to do?
Spirited. Yeah,
I
heard that was dog
terrible.
shit.
Like,
that was was that an Apple movie or something?
Yeah.
What were we saying, Darren?
Was that the movie that had the whole like water bottle thing that went viral on the internet?
It's been disputed, but I mean, yeah, the whole like where he was 7-8 hours late.
Yeah,
gotcha.
The whole thing. He's pissing in water bottles and stuff. Right?
Speaking of being late, I'm kidding. I just sent him the link. What's up, RJ? What's up?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, man.
I got a question for you guys.
Uh-oh.
Have y'all seen the video of the Wolverine popcorn bucket, and is that going to be a real thing?
It is a real thing.
Yeah,
is it really? Is it really?
Yeah. And apparently there's more than one.
They wouldn't joke
what
around.
I've heard.
I bet
there's one for his ass too.
Yep.
Oh hell yeah! I always wanted
That's
more options.
Better out than in, I always say.
Is that what they're saying?
But how's everyone doing? Busy week so far.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, the internet blew up yesterday on Monday, man. Monday was crazy. All the
what happened?
This week is insane, just for everything in general.
What happened on Monday? Nothing happened as far as I saw. Nothing happened.
That super guy, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a super person in Cleveland.
And then he was like,
dude,
and he was standing around a
Super
guy that apparently Grace Randolph thought
haircut.
there was like racial shit involved with that, which is like really stupid.
God.
Oh yeah. Oh, I heard that. Yeah, great.
No, we watched it yesterday.
Oh yeah, did you guys see that clip? It was bad.
Oh yeah. We watched it on Party Nation yesterday. Like it's a bad show. Don't watch that show. But we were watching it,
especially last episode,
and we were listening to Grace toe and walk that fine line of going into racial territory. Like, Grace,
oh yeah,
the fuck are you doing?
It's like she's trying to talk about what's the actor's name? He's like, "You sexy?" I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Not sexy enough in his hair.
Live stream for about half an hour. It was spent saying that the actors in this movie and actresses aren't sexy enough, and that the movie
Grace looks like a chicken lady. What the fuck does she know about sexy? Like, what the fuck?
Well, first she said that like the actors and actresses aren't sexy enough. They don't have sex appeal. That's too bland. And then she went off about Mr. Terrific, like the actor, like they should have cast like an Idris Elba, not some guy like
that's a clip we saw. Like, you want to cast like a 50-year-old actor to play Mr. Terrific.
But then she went off about his haircut, saying that his hair was like political, like was making a political statement. Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about?
It's just Mr. Terrific, but it literally looks exactly like him.
It blew my mind too, because she said like, I don't know why they made it political. I'm like, you just made it political. I just had a haircut. It's like, no one said anything about it being political. It's like, you just did. She got mad at her own statement, pretty much.
Well, I think you made the point where like Grace is the kind of person that says something and then goes, yeah, because that's what I said.
She agreed. Yeah, she says something that agrees with herself and acts like that's like the source of something. I'm like, what? Like, the fuck?
She just wants Luthor. Is all it is. She just wants Luthor.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is people give her money, and this is her job, and literally people are just stupid. Because literally, she has proven time and time again, she doesn't know how to fucking form sentences. Yeah. She doesn't know how to fucking talk.
Her voice gets on my nerves.
Oh, I can't.
Oh yeah.
When it comes to DC and Superman, though, like I hate saying this because I don't like being that guy, but I hate using this word, but like there's a clear bias with the way she covers it a little bit, because if you know anything about her history with James Gunn, you can tell there's like a weird.
Oh yeah.
There's like this weird barrier, you know, like this weird energy between them, because James Gunn has called her out on social media so many times.
I remember that. Yep.
So good.
You know?
Yeah.
The Gunn was pointing at her.
I forget what the tweet was, but it was like something and Grace Randolph makes up shit or something.
Oh no, the tweet was the Earth is round, the sun comes out every morning, and Grace Randolph spouts bullshit.
About right.
Hell yeah.
Which is accurate.
That's my king right there.
Not my gravestone.
Oh, my captain.
And then you had James Wan at one point come out and say, "Well, this is not accurate at all," and shit.
Oh, there was the whole Birds of Prey stuff with.
That
The
whole thing.
The actor,
really
the director, Katie. I forgot her last name. Katie Yan or something like that. I can't remember.
Kathy Yan.
Kathy,
the director.
Yeah.
The director.
Yeah.
Because she's like, because Grace was saying,
that too.
there was something involved in like the diamond or something, and Kathy's like, okay, first of all, you were not there in the production meetings. You weren't there during the writing of the movie. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And Grace's like, well, no, I mean, like, my sources. Who gives a fuck what your sources say?
Well,
I'm
it was
the director.
weird because, like, that whole thing was weird because she said that she decided to leak it because she thought it was dangerous to the gay community and that they needed to change it. She wanted to leak it so they would be forced to change it. I was like, it's so weird. It's such a weird thing to say, you know?
Yeah.
I think she's trying to backpedal because, like, it's like, well, because she kept saying my sources over Kathy Ann, who literally has final say on what's in her movie, and she's like, well, no, Kathy, my sources.
My sources.
What do you? What sources? Who?
I am the source.
Who the fuck is this source?
Yeah, let's go the source.
Do you have like the
Margot Robbie
multiverse?
talking to her?
Do you have like a multiverse Kathy Yan you're talking to from another universe that's making a Birds of Prey movie too? Who the fuck? Like, what do you mean your source?
Yes, actually.
Yeah. Oh, her source is above Kathy Yan. Like, she's talking directly to the studio head. Who can
I'm gonna assume anytime she says sources, it's nobody.
It's in her head. It's in her head.
It's my sources. I made the fuck up. The sources I made the fuck up. That's it.
I think either it was 2 days ago, like this week, she said that she's not going to be in the Scoop game anymore because it's so toxic and like.
Oh,
You're making shit up.
She'll be back in it in a week. God damn.
Well, she didn't say it normally too. She had to say we're screeching. Teacher from Jimmy Neutron fucking voice. Like, God.
Yeah.
Well, go watch Jimmy Neutron and listen to the teacher. She sounds exactly like the teacher. I've been saying that for years.
But outside of the great stuff, though, like the photos themselves, I really like it. I like how this movie's looking.
Can I say it? Like for someone who like lives in Ohio, it's so cool to have everyone talking about Ohio. Like nothing happens, like nothing, and then like I've had 10 people this week be like, "Yo, Darren, they're filming here." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, it's pretty cool." Like everyone's just trying to tell me like it's brand new news.
Have you tried going to see the same thing?
I could. It's not far at all. It's like really close to me, but like I can't get up there right now. It's not happening. But I would love to. It's so cool that something's so close.
Dick pics, what? Surprising when jump on this bandwagon though. Birds of Prey, very well reviewed by critics. Very strong fan base that vehemently defends film as is DCEU.
Excuse me, you have no idea what you're talking about. It's fascinating you would deem to try when you weren't part of the process whatsoever.
Toxic.
She needs some milk.
And the thing is too, with Grace, as we know, she gets into racial shit. She has to be very careful because she's talking to Kathy Yan, and it's like you have to be careful how you respond because one wrong move, which she's done in the past, that could have went way worse. But she just fucking dumb.
She might just do it on purpose, really. Honestly.
I think she does. I think she does.
Like, I get the trend today because Superman's
free press, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of doing stuff just for the trends.
I knew that was going to be my segue.
Did you know?
What's up, Jack?
Yeah.
What's up, Jack?
Yeah, what's up, Jack?
Yeah, Darren, I did not say you could copy me with the haircuts.
Jake Sully.
It wasn't my choice. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
military
Johnny forced it on him.
Yeah, he was forced against his will.
I made a mistake.
You got a fade?
It's forced against his will there.
Yeah, let's see your fade real quick.
Yeah, Johnny, how much you gonna charge for haircuts? That's the good question.
Oh, it depends on what kind of service you want. My one friend in the Navy, kind of forced me into it. But for military personnel, I'm also going to be offering pubic shaves, pubic haircuts.
Just for them, though.
Just for the armed forces.
Yeah,
well, I guess I'm joining up.
That
in the Navy.
I'll be back, guys.
Yeah, so I'm giving you guys a little bit of a notice here. So if you want to enroll. Now's the time.
A heads up, yeah. Thank you.
What are you charging for the full manzillion?
The full manzillion that goes beyond the Navy trim. That'd probably be
firefighters.
maybe like $100.69.
Yeah, 69.
So,
69.
420, 69.
Yeah, I was gonna do 40. I think that's a little steep. I'm gonna work my way up to 420, 69.
What haircut is gonna cost 69.69 though?
You know,
you're gonna get some cream in there.
Yeah,
Cream in
that might
there.
have to be like a hot shave. So just like lather you up with homemade shaving cream. You know? Homemade.
You
Yeah.
can put it right there.
No. You start mixing it. You go. Excuse me. I gotta go to the back. I gotta mix my extra sauce, and then you go back. Hot.
Well, it's a hot towel. It's a hot towel shave too, so that also comes out.
Yeah, you can put the towel over their heads and just do it right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just sit on your face and the towel come out.
Yeah, he's gonna
Before we scare
your chest hair. So
before we scare Katie away, I actually wanted to show something. Because we're on here today.
What are you gonna show?
Here, so.
Wait, what are you showing?
That right
Oh,
there.
Black
Yes!
Canary.
I love that.
Yeah, I figured you'd like that.
I love that. Oh my gosh, how much did that cost? That's probably crazy.
About 120.
That's not too bad.
No, and yeah,
Not great,
up there in that case, along with this one, it's Adam, Green Arrow, Deathstroke, and then the two Flashes up there.
Nice.
You're cool.
So for $20 cheaper, you get the Navy treatment.
Yeah, I'm almost done with that hairless line. I'm almost done with it. The only ones I have left to get are the three from Earth X, the original Reverse Flash, Supergirl, and Black Lightning. Then that's it. But the Black Lightning one is freaking impossible to find.
Dang.
Well, you want to know why?
Yeah. I know where you're going.
Because it's a racist society.
Yeah, we with a racist over here.
Oh, that's right.
No, and for a while,
It
this
is?
one was actually the hardest one to
racist.
find for a while.
Yeah,
Because
Jack is very racist.
Yeah, because she has all that white hair. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, you're like, I gotta find her.
I'm surprised you even bought it because that's Black Canary, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a baby step in the right direction.
The fuck does that mean?
Shut the hell up, Draven.
They didn't make one of the white canaries.
Go be a responsible adult.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't actually make one of that one, so I couldn't have got it. If
I still need the Canary Funko Pop, even though they still call it
got
the
it.
Black Canary, and it drives me
got it.
nuts. Wow,
Oh,
that's really
there.
great, Jordan. Thanks for letting me know.
I got it.
Great. Thanks.
He's got
I
it.
got him the other day. I loved it.
my
Oh, I'm Malcolm Merlin.
Malcolm in the middle?
Nice.
So, Darren, this was the so this was the one I told Darren about, but I never actually showed him.
Ooh, Doc Hudson.
Yo, Doc Hudson.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's kind of fire. I'm not gonna
that's
lie.
so cool. I didn't know they made that.
That might be the best piece of
Yeah.
your collection.
Yeah, I do like
no,
a
I'd
good
say
Funko Pop that's like
it's
sideways.
probably this one, honestly.
I have that one
Stan
too.
Lee.
Ah, Stan Lee.
The
That
bronze
guy from
statue,
the guy from the cameos.
Yeah,
guy
come
from-
on.
Oh my god, he was in fucking Ant-Man.
He was in Teen Titans Go to the Movies.
Yeah.
I like how Johnny, you froze for a couple seconds. You were like that. Yeah, it was a good freeze moment.
Yeah, Katie, I figured you'd like that, so I had to show
Yeah, I
you.
love it.
Jake, that's the way Jake likes to flirt. Like,
I will
W
say,
Riz.
looking at I was
Is
looking
he
at
my
that
Black Canary?
I got a statue. Do you like me
Oh,
now?
sorry, Canary.
canary.
Oh,
No, I was looking at those photos today, and I'm just like, dude, that McFarlane figure for Superman and Mr. Terrific is gonna go hard because I love the McFarlane figures for the DC stuff. They look,
Yeah.
I really like those figures. So
Yeah, I got a
I
couple of
remember
the
buying
animated
the
series
Suicide
ones.
Squad pack, and it was a big box, and it had all of them. Even
Yeah, King
King
Shark.
Shark.
Right? King
Yeah.
Shark, you had to build it or whatever from all the. I was upset about that. You had to like buy all the figures to get all the parts of King Shark. I was like, that's the only one I want. And
They
just
did
went
that
with
for the animated series. You get Condiment King if you got all of the different figures.
see,
And I want
that's
Condiment King, dude.
Oh,
what
and I
kind of
actually
a thing
picked
King
up,
Shark?
while I was out the other day, I actually picked this up.
Whoa.
More like Shardy Nation.
Oh, it's Spider-Man.
Oh, I think I played a game with that guy.
Yeah.
Spooderman.
Yeah.
No, this is not Party Nation because Party Nation is shit. This is not shit. So.
Shardy Nation, like I said.
Oh,
I mean, and does Party Nation have George Clooney as Batman as a cup? No.
I don't think so.
Well, wait,
No.
that's not Clooney.
They also
is
don't
it?
have
Yes, it is
Manzillions.
Clooney.
It's supposed to be Clooney.
Okay, well, the ears were like almost not there, so it was difficult to
No,
see.
the
if
ears
it was-
are not there, period.
the mug.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
I
Jason
just realized
Summer.
Chris O'Donnell. Yeah, he just had his birthday.
Yeah,
He's
it is.
54.
And then fucking yeah.
I will say that looks nothing like Mr.
Oh,
Freeze.
it's like really good friend.
Ooh, stop.
That's my roommate.
Oh, damn. Yo, hey, bro, come on. I got an addiction. You can't do that.
know, they made a bunch of
you had your
McFarlane
G.I.
ones
Joes
up.
taken away as a
They
kid.
made
didn't you?
McFarlane
Yes.
figures of that Schumacher
My Triple H
section of those
figure, too.
movies, and I almost want to get them now just for the meme factor alone.
Yeah,
You want to
of
waste
course.
money for memes? The fuck?
Hey,
I'm
I
sure
mean,
they're
you did.
cheap.
Look at you. You
Kind
got
of
the damn
based.
bugs.
I didn't
stole
buy
those.
these. These are from my fucking stupid stepfather.
Yeah, he robbed a criminal.
Yeah,
It's
literally,
okay.
he's getting rid of shit.
Well, I mean, he did something right.
It's evening out the scales.
What, you're
It's all
clapping,
works
Darren?
out.
What are you clapping
Yeah,
for,
it's
Darren?
justice.
I mean, I saw kissing, so I started to clap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. there we go.
I like when that.
Kind of based.
Pride.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I did the wrong people.
There, whenever he's kissing,
Oh,
he's like, what's his name in season 1 of House of the Dragon? What's his name? Otto. He's like,
Eskimo kisses. Eskimo kisses.
oh, that's cute.
Oh, and so
Eskimo
this,
kisses.
I guess while we're showing this off,
I guess he does
still
pop
my
out.
favorite one.
Oh, it's cool.
Because it wasn't actually, it wasn't part of the show. It was just made for merchandise, so now you can't find it anymore.
Oh, cool. Anyway, show them kissing again.
I want to show this out. It's interesting. So, at my work, we do like.
Oh, damn, bro!
Darren can never mute the mic on time.
I forgot about how fucking violent his sneezes are.
Yeah, that one went back in time, bro.
The moment he said
No,
work,
he can never mute the mic on time.
Yeah. That was perfect, dude. That was
It's an
perfect.
entire body movement too. Like he's scrunched up,
Like,
Darren's soul
it's
just
just like
left his body.
bouncing your
His
chair.
clothes flew
thrown
off.
in a crunch.
At that moment, Darren's soul left his body.
So, at my work, there's like a donation thing for like books and stuff and food, and like we have like a donation thing. So someone brought this in, and I'm gonna go through it one day. It's an old book from the '80s, and it's literally covering
Cool.
like all these like movies and stuff. And there's like notes in here and shit from someone who had it. There's like over 3,500 movies that are kind of like rated, but you can discover movies and shit
Cool.
that you've never heard of before.
You should just go from like page 1 to the end. Just
I used to
someday
read
watch
all the
every
newspaper
movie.
reviews and
Or you
shit
can just
growing
come to
up.
my house and see the shit.
There's actually there's a book over there that I've got
Hide and seek.
about movies that I actually did a review on. That's actually in the process of getting published into a film magazine.
No, it's fun. I was actually gonna show this this title here.
I can't
The
read it.
Blob.
see
The
that.
blob, the blob.
The
Oh,
Blob.
yeah.
Blob.
That's the original blob. The Steve
just call
McQueen
me
classic, bro.
Blob.
Yeah. Not great.
no.
Like, not even for the time period. I don't think it's great.
I
The
think-
remake
I
though
think-
is fucking
I think this
a
person had
banger.
it before.
Yeah, the remake is good.
He was adding in notes of movies that
That's
are
sick.
not in here because this is like printed in the 80s. Like
Before Letterboxd.
Castaway 2000. He wrote Dead Poets Society 1989. He was
Literal
writing shit
Letterboxd.
down.
What?
cool.
The heck? That's
Blockbuster
Yeah.
is book
It's
form,
like a treasure
exactly.
hunt, man.
Dude, Dead Poets
Yeah.
Society is amazing.
Home
man.
Alone. Home Alone 2.
Yo, hell yeah, bro.
A
Wait,
league.
does it have-
A league of their. Oh, a Temple
League
of
of Their
Doom.
Own?
Wait.
Yeah.
So does Home
Temple
Alone 2
Doom.
have the subtitle on
Yeah,
it?
that was in
Or
the
is it
80s.
just
though.
Home Alone 2?
No, he just wrote Home Alone 2.
Oh, I don't know if it had the subtitle on it.
Yeah. Well, it's all in the notes here. And then
Boston New York.
Mrs. Doubtfire is in here. Temple of
Love it, of
Doom.
course.
Yeah.
I tried by fruiting.
Dr. Doolittle 2.
Oh my god.
Dances
All
with
right, well,
Wolves.
you know, no, I'll go with classics.
Harry Potter.
Dances with
It's
Wolves.
like it's so weird because like
Dances
some
with
of them are
Wolves is
like
good.
dated in
Okay.
Yeah.
87 or something, and the other one's like 2001. Like the fuck?
That's a gem right there.
Maybe they just weren't in the book. Maybe. Huh?
Yeah, I mean,
It's
no,
like
they
when I
weren't
went
because
to
this
college,
book was,
I had a
this,
book like that.
this
Yeah.
book was
Like-
printed, I think, in
Leonard
19...
Moulton had a book like that.
Yeah, mine was. I think it was the art. It was either the art of it or like the making of a motion picture. Or the art.
I think I
of
know
a
what you're
movie.
talking about.
Something like that. I just found it like 2 days ago, and I was like, oh, I didn't even know I bought that, but okay.
There's
Yeah,
a breakdown
I'll
of
do
how
that
they-
whenever I'm going through books and stuff that I apparently got years back. It's like, oh, I forgot I had this.
There's a breakdown of how they rate the stars out of this thing out of 4.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
But apparently it was printed back in like 82 and they stopped at 88. So,
Okay.
So 6
Yeah,
years.
that's why that makes
I guess
sense. that Temple of Doom
so
is
I
in
guess
there,
there just weren't movies past the 90s.
though.
I
There
mean,
why
well, I mean,
Movies
it-
stopped being
Dr.
existent.
Doolittle 2 is on the note and not the
Yeah.
people just
Also-
stopped. People just stopped printing it or whatever.
They never got to Back to the Future Part 2.
Well, it's
Oh, no.
like there's a movie called Gator from 1976
Yes.
with Burt Reynolds.
Yes, sir.
Never,
Yes.
never
Yeah,
heard
Yeah,
of
there
I
it.
know
is.
that movie. There's a lot of
one-
movies.
there's
you never
another
heard of.
movie.
In 1934, The Gay Divorcee.
Oh,
Okay.
hell yeah.
That doesn't. That's
Maybe
interesting.
maybe wait, Happy maybe.
In 1942,
Happy
a movie
Gilmore.
Might
called,
be happy.
This is
Yeah.
I'd be happy too if I was a divorcee.
This is
You know, I'd
this is
assume.
3.5 stars out of 4, called Gentleman Jim.
Ooh.
That's what it's called. 1942.
Gym as in like a gym or the
Wait,
name
what's
gym?
it called
Jim,
again?
like Jim.
Oh,
Gentleman
the
Jim.
name
Or a gentleman's gym.
Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters. The first Ghostbusters. in here.
Wait, first Ghostbusters came out after 82 though. That must be a revised version then.
I think this is
Yeah.
88.
Yeah, it's a revised
But
version. yeah.
Ghostbusters, 1984, 3 stars out of 4.
What is?
What?
Wow,
what the?
Girl
What?
them.
That book
Yeah,
sucks.
That should be a 5 out of 4.
Exactly. 5
Oh, they had Gods. Wait, they have some Godzilla in here. Wait,
Gods of
Yeah,
Egypt.
of course, yeah. Gods of
Godzilla-
Egypt,
Godzilla-
yo,
Godzilla-
classic.
Yo!
Godzilla 1985, Godzilla versus Megalon. Why is there only those two?
They got Meg 2.
Yeah, it was Meg
The Meg 2.
Just I don't know where you see a movie that came out last year in the book. What the fuck?
Wait, what?
Wait, so is 89 Batman in there? I'm curious.
Oh, let's see.
It might be.
I
Oh no,
doubt
it's
it.
88.
No.
Yeah.
No, probably just a Snyder cut.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not good. Yeah,
I mean, I wanted to ask
the
'cause I was
Burton
wearing
cut.
the shirt.
Where's the
I wanted to ask. I
flag?
was wearing the shirt.
Yeah, where's the Flash?
Battlestar Galactica, the movies.
Oh.
Yeah, the movie.
Oh, I forgot.
The one that started.
Oh, shit. What's it called?
Batteries not included.
Stargate?
In here.
No, I'm not thinking of Stargate.
Battle Beyond the Stars, which
Oh, Battle
apparently
Beyond
is,
the
is
Stars.
what the Snyder what Rebel
The Snyder
Moon
Cut.
based
Spaceballs is what I was thinking of. Is that there?
That was a
Yeah,
Jordan.
Spaceballs.
That was a Corman version of
Yeah, it
Star
was a-
Wars.
Yeah.
Just
It was
not
pretty good
the
though.
motion
I watched it
picture.
when I was younger.
When
Yeah,
you
but
were
it's not-
younger.
You were younger at one point. What?
Yeah. Well, yesterday technically I was younger. Yeah.
What is it? What
Aaron,
does it think
you're right
of,
on
I got one for you. What does it think of Buckaroo Banzai?
Oh yeah,
Adventures
Buckaroo
of
Banzai?
Buckaroo Banzai.
Oh.
in the
Cross
50,
Classic.
across the there you go.
Classic. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a hard one to put
Fred Ward.
put a finger on as far as like.
Yep. Spaceballs. 2 stars out of 4. Yep.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
screw that.
That's completely correct. It's not that funny.
Darren's like.
One of Mel Brooks
How
is worse.
dare you?
Wait, Robin Hood Men in Tights is better.
Yes.
I mean,
I still can't believe they're making a
Let's
sequel.
see if
And
Robin Hood.
Carrie Eloise in there has an English accent.
Yeah, I love Carrie Ellis.
Wait.
Wait. How'd you say his last name?
There's a movie called.
I don't. I have no idea how you pronounce his last name.
Rainbow-
Carrie. I say
I don't
Carrie
either.
Elwes. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
might be right.
that's how I always said it too.
What'd you say, Chainsaw?
There was a movie called. Let me find it. Rainbow Bright and the Star Stealer.
yeah,
Sounds
Rainbow
like a-
Bright.
That sounds like a
One
movie.
out
That was
of
a
4
toy.
Stars.
Indie
That was a toy
movie.
back in the day. Rainbow Bright.
Return to Oz. That movie's
Oh
great.
yeah, that's a
Oh,
banger.
yeah.
That's awesome.
That's a
Yeah,
banger.
Yeah,
That's a
3
very
Scary.
3 out of 4 stars.
Yo,
It's better
scare
than-
some
Hey, I
nightmares
mean,
from
it's
that
better
movie.
than some other Oz movies.
Yeah, that had Farouk. That's
Farouk?
what's
wrestler.
her? Yeah, there it is.
Is
I don't even know if that's true. I'm just gonna assume.
Oh,
Raging Bull was 80s, wasn't it?
RoboCop.
Yes, 80.
RoboCop.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah.
3 out of 4.
What the
Is
fuck?
Raging Bull in there? What's that one?
And the original Rocky is 4 out of 4.
Hell yeah, bro!
Oh, yeah, there we go.
That's correct.
Hey, what's Raging
Yeah,
Bull?
yeah.
I want to hear that one.
Yeah, it was Raging
Oh,
Bull.
Raging. Okay, let's go back.
That's a good. That's a 4 out of 4 also.
It's probably. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
because
it's 1 out of
his
4.
ass beat,
If
that's
it's
why.
1 out of 4, throw the book away right now.
You'll be
Yeah,
raging.
Raging Bull's 4 out of 4. Yep.
Okay.
There we go. That's okay. The book's good.
But then they will find something else. That book's shit.
It's good for now.
Yeah, I mean, because they'll probably give The Shining like a 2 out of 4.
Oh,
Maybe
but
they're
what-
Monday nights.
What did Dune 2 get?
Okay,
Yeah,
wait,
wait,
what's
Dune.
Jaws?
Yeah.
Wait, when they get the original Dune?
Wait, what?
Raiders of the Lost Ark, 4 out of 4.
What's Jaws?
Last Crusade?
Jaws.
Jaws is 4. There's no way
Jaws.
it's
I
not.
want to know what Jaws is.
That has to be a 4.
It better have a 4 out of 4.
That's a 4. There's
You
no
think
way.
it's a 4?
It
Yeah.
better be.
2.
Okay. They have that way. They have yeah. Jaws 4 out of 4.
There we go.
Jaws 2.
2.5.
2.5.
Okay, that
Jaws
makes sense.
3. Jaws 3 is
0?
2. Jaws
What?
the Revenge is 1.
Okay, no, Jaws 3 is just as bad as 4.
Actually, yeah, that makes sense.
Alright.
Jaws 4 is not good.
Yeah.
Wait,
Jaws 4 actually should be maybe half.
Uh, I doubt
heard
this
the
one will
Last
be in there.
Crusade. Let's see.
I doubt this one will be in there. but
Last
it's
Crusade was
animated,
90s, so it was 89. So
89.
I doubt this
Oh,
one will be in there, but is the
wait,
animated
unless it's
Transformers in
under
there?
the- hold on.
I doubt it's in there, but would it be?
What?
That'd
What?
be cool.
Animated Transformers from '86.
it might
Oh,
be.
Transformers. Let's
Look how big that book is.
It's pretty
Orson
big.
Welles was in it. It's gotta be good.
What did Citizen Kane get?
Oh, I mean, probably a 4.
0.
Yeah, probably a 4. I want to see if that
The
Transformers movie is in
train.
Should be a 1.
The train. What the
train?
The train.
The train.
What a band.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
That's a good one.
So wait, what was that?
The Transformers movie. It's just from '86.
Sorry,
Dune.
No problem.
Dune.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. We should check the original Dune also. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm curious about that one.
Yeah. Hey, but let's all predict 2. I'll say 2. For that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
I don't see Transformers in here.
Damn it!
Yeah.
That's gonna
You
do.
got the touch.
You got the power.
You got the
Okay,
power.
okay, you
The only
guys
good
are-
part of the
You
movie.
guys are saying Dune.
The whole
Yeah.
damn movie is good gore.
What was your predictions?
I
Incorrect.
think we all kind of said 2.
2 out of 4.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
pretty much all said 2.
Yeah,
out
we
of
kind of
4.
said 2.
2
out of 4.
Yeah,
there we go.
4.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's about right.
Here's a good one. What do you think the original animated Dumbo is?
I'll say 3.5.
I'll say 3. I'll say
I'm gonna
3.
go 3.
3.5.
Incorrect. 4.
Okay.
I was close.
What
I was
is
close.
what is
You
Superman?
really like that dumb fucking elephant,
Oh,
huh?
Superman.
That stupid
Superman?
asshole. It doesn't even fly until the last 2 minutes of the movie. Anybody even
Yeah, I
see
know.
it? What the hell is this? The remake's better. He flew 10 minutes in. Perfect.
His name fits. He really is dumb.
That's Colin Farrell too. That guy's
Yeah.
great. Penguin
I'm
ass.
curious what this one is.
I'm trying to find it. Hold on.
Danny DeVito. He's
A
small.
Star is Born. A Star is Born. Yeah.
Stars Born. Oh yeah, which one? The
I was
76
gonna
one or?
say, 'cause that was 78. So
Yeah, 78. There you go. That's probably right. But the original was like in the 50s.
no, I mean, no, I was talking
50s,
about
yeah.
Superman. That's the one he's looking
Oh,
at.
Superman. I was talking about Stars Born.
I don't think it's in here.
Really?
How dare
Wow.
they?
Superman.
Really gonna leave out Superman?
I guess so. That's sad. Oh well. How about Superman
Oh,
2?
well, hold on. Am I-
How about Quest for Peace?
Why would Superman 2 be in there?
Well, the second one's great too.
Yeah,
I mean,
like the
why
second
would
one.
it
What
be
about
in there?
Man of Steel?
No,
Yeah,
no.
man.
Man of Steel.
Oh, okay. Here we go. So we have Supergirl.
We got Wonder
through
Woman 84.
We have
Oh,
Supergirl,
yeah, Supergirl
through
also?
the first
Oh,
4
yes.
super. We have the first Superman 1 through 4 and
All right.
Supergirl.
Predictions.
Okay, all right.
What do you think?
Oh,
What do you think Supergirl is?
I would
One.
go
One. Yeah,
One
I guess
and a
half.
one. 1.5. Yeah, 1.5. I'll say 1.5.
2.
2?
What?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
It's not that bad. That's
Superman 1.
4 out of 4.
4. I think it's gotta be
Four.
4, right?
4. Come
People
on.
didn't like comic book stuff.
3.
Yet. 3.
3.5.
Damn.
Okay.
Close enough.
Superman 2.
I'll say it's
4.
probably 3.
I would do
too.
4 for that one.
4.
People probably like that
Three.
one better.
3 again.
I don't. They got 3. 3.
Yeah,
Ooh,
okay.
They went down.
All right.
They went
Yeah,
down.
All right. Who made this publisher?
Just 3 and 4.
Who published this book?
I think Zod did.
King of that.
I'm gonna guess 3 and 4 lower.
Superman 3.
I'm gonna say 2 on that.
1.
10.
1.
2.5.
No, I'll say 1.5.
2.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I guess 4 is
And
a 1.
then Superman 4.
Wait, with Nuclear Man,
One.
the best
It's gotta be a
villain
one.
ever. That's
That's
gotta be
gotta be
2.
a one.
That's gotta be a 10 also.
That's a 1.
No, I'll say 1. I'll say
That's
probably
a 1.
It's a 2.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
I don't know
Really?
how. I don't know how it's right
Wow.
now. I don't.
Is there a Star War in that book?
Oh,
Oh,
good
yeah.
question.
Did it have the
Star
It would still be called
Star
Star
Wars.
Wars too.
Why are you guys going
They
around
have
just
the,
like Star Wars?
Did it have
It'd
the,
still be called
uh,
Star Wars at that point, right? So
Did it have the Dolph Lundgren?
Before
Punisher in there?
goddamn Mickey Mouse.
Wait,
Yeah.
Dolph Lundgren and what?
that too.
In Punisher.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Masters.
Oh,
of
the Dolph
Universe
Lundgren
movie.
Punisher might be there. That was like 86.
I was gonna say is the Masters of the Universe movie in there?
Oh,
Oh,
that
yeah.
too.
So
That
they
too.
only so I'm guessing because they just have Star Wars because that's what it was
Yeah,
originally.
it's just called Star Wars. They didn't put
Yeah.
New Hope
Wow.
until the
What
90s.
do we
I think.
think? What do we think?
I'm gonna go
4.
4.
Zero.
You know what? I'm gonna say
Fuck.
Zero.
fuck it.
Terrible movie.
They knew it was gonna go woke.
3.5.
Give it a preemptive 0.
They knew it would never be a success. They're like 0.
Fuck,
Yep.
this is stupid. Battle
I think it
Beyond
got the
Stars is
same as
better.
Superman. 3.5.
All right, what do we
I'm gonna
got?
say 4. I'll say 4.
Johnny got
three.
it 3.5 out of 4.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
All right, so what was The Shining? I'm gonna ask that.
No, we have to do the other Star Wars, right? They were all up. Huh?
Yeah, I'll find them. in a
Okay.
second.
Empire.
Shining.
Yeah, and-
Shining.
Yeah, they were probably just called Empire.
Good
so
idea.
Shining's
that-
got to be a
that
4.
I would hope so.
Nah, they're gonna be like, I don't like how it blah blah blah.
It's too shiny.
And
Yeah.
naked ladies.
It's too shiny.
Alright.
Blah blah.
So, are
Too
we
much red
shiny.
are y'all saying
Too
4 out
shiny.
of 4 for Shining?
It
Yeah.
better be.
I'll say 4. Yeah.
3.5.
They said
I'll
3.
be different. I'll say
3.5,
3.5.
yeah.
They said 3,
Yeah.
didn't they?
3.
I
I'm
got
surprised.
it. Okay.
Dumb
Fucking
assholes.
fascists.
Well, obviously, that movie came out in
I
1980.
want to do what
which-
Scatman Crothers
The
happened.
movie
to him.
came out in 1980, obviously, so it's a number of years before this book. I'm assuming now it's gotten more praise over time.
Yes.
I feel like
Yeah.
back then
it was
probably
was
as-
polarizing at the time. To be fair.
After,
about
the
the Thing?
after the Star Wars films,
Hey,
check out Blade Runner. I want to see how.
Oh, and the Thing, do them
Yes.
because they both
Yeah.
came at the same day.
And then I'm going to ask about Alien and Aliens.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I love
All
it.
right,
Hey, how about we
welcome
read
to
the whole
next 2
fucking
hours.
I love
Read
it.
the whole fucking book.
Yeah,
Empire
I'm from the
Strikes Back.
beginning.
Empire Strikes Back.
Start
What
from
do you think?
page one.
The Great Train Robbery. What did I get?
I'm gonna go 3.
Empire's gotta have a 4.
Edison's the
I
sneeze.
have to
What
have
was
a 4,
that?
but people didn't like it initially.
Hey, Thor,
Yeah.
what do you get your cut?
Wait, what? I'm sorry.
So what do you think
Empire.
you get your cut?
Empire deserved 4, but I think
I'd
that
say
time,
4 also.
It would,
Well, am I gonna? I'm gonna double down on 3.5.
I'm a 4. I'm gonna do 4 for that, and Return of the Jedi as a 3.
I'm going to
Okay.
say that
6.
too.
Empire, 3.5 out of 4.
What the
Okay.
fuck is wrong with them?
Yep.
Are they
Smoking fucking
loony?
PCP.
And then
Okay,
I
so
have
what?
They're loony,
Return.
bro.
Return.
Smoking dicks.
What are we saying for Return?
I
I
said
want to
3.
say 4, but it's probably not that high.
It's good. It's good. You know what? You're right. It's probably gonna be a 4. That's gonna be the one that gets a 4 for some
That'd be
reason.
funny.
They
That's
like
my
the
favorite
Ewoks.
movie. I want it to be a 4.
I want to say 4. I'll say 3 though.
3.
Three.
3? Okay.
Yep.
I'll take it.
Now, what was the next one we were?
Blade Runner.
Blade
Yeah,
Runner.
Blade
Okay,
Runner.
Blade Runner. All right.
I want to see how
That was polarizing as fuck at the time.
Wow,
I'll say
like,
2.5.
Yeah, 2.
Fuck it.
the Black
Yeah.
Cauldron, which is an underrated Disney movie.
Oh yeah, it is.
3 out of 4. 3 out of
Nice.
4.
Okay.
That's pretty good. That's actually probably one of the higher reviews I've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a dark ass cartoon too.
I love it.
I mean, it's a good movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Blade Runner. What do we think?
2.
I'm thinking they're gonna do.
2.
They're gonna be harsh.
Let's say
1.5.
I'm gonna say
No.
2.
I won't go that high. I'll say 3. Fuck it.
Yeah,
I'll say 2.
Well, Gore got it right. 3 out of 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
I said 2.5 at first, but I was
And,
like, you know what? This
um,
book seems a little smart. A little.
And fun fact: Blazing Saddles, one of the best comedies ever, got a 3 out of 4. So
Ooh.
that's not bad. Not
At least
bad.
What did
higher
Blade
than
Runner
Space
2049
Alright,
get?
And
Yeah,
then I
there
said,
you go.
and then I said Alien and Aliens.
Aliens. All right.
Screw that. Alien 3.
Well, the first 2 movies, what did they
What
get?
about Alien versus Predator?
Yeah. What did Alien Resurrection the best one? How about Alien Covenant?
Covenant.
What about Shane Black's classic Predator?
The Predator? Oh,
Yeah, the
yeah.
Predator.
Woo, that's good, man. You had Tourette's. That's funny.
Yeah. And you got
Wow.
the giant
Well, that wasn't a
enormous
Predator
one.
movie.
Alien, the first one. What do we think?
3.
3,
Yeah,
I'll
3.
say.
I'm gonna say 4. Fuck it.
3.5.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
well,
Aliens.
I'm gonna get 3.5.
You know what? I'm gonna say
I'm gonna
say
go
3 for
slightly
that one.
lower. I'm gonna say
That's
3.
I'm gonna say 3.
I like Aliens more, but I'm gonna say it's 3.
4.
Oh
That's
wow!
fine.
Hey,
Yeah,
Oh, that's
all
right. That's correct, by the way. But
Yes.
Hey, you know what? I like that answer. I like
It's
that one.
correct.
that's correct. But I wasn't expecting.
I
you to say
won't
But
that.
what did Alien 3
What about Terminator?
What did
Ooh,
Alien 3
good.
get?
The Terminator and Terminator 2.
There's
Terminator
no
2 is
Alien 3
after,
here.
so Terminator
Yeah.
2 would be after. So
Yeah.
that was 90.
Yeah, because that was early 90s, wasn't
All
it?
right.
I think
So
it was
all we have is the
92,
first Terminator.
maybe?
So the
Terminator
first,
Genesis.
the
Yeah.
first Terminator. What do we think?
3.
3.
Yeah.
Go
3.
3.
I
No,
3.5.
I'll go 3.5.
Yeah, I'm good 3.5 too.
3.5.
Nice.
Oh.
All right, so I'm going to ask this one just to ask it. What did Howard the Duck get if it's in there?
Oh hell yeah, bro! Oh shit!
Now we're
Oh my
talking.
god.
10.
I got to know what this got.
10 stars.
Better.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
if it's in
producer
here.
George
I mean, it was 84, so it should be.
It's gotta be in there. That's one of the movies you need to see before you die.
I died watching.
I
it.
get that confused. I get confused. Is that one the movie you have to see before you die, or is that what you see when you're dying?
I
died
almost
watching
missed it, but they have like a giant photo of Howard. So what do we think?
Oh,
one.
shut
Oh
up.
no! It's
I'm gonna say 1.5.
I'm gonna say.
Oh, there it is.
one.
Hey. Oh, at least it's not the duck tits part.
4.
That's-
Yeah.
You say 4.
4.
yeah. 10 out of
There we
10.
go.
100.
One.
I'm gonna say a 1.
2. I said 1.5.
That was-
All right.
That's bull.
That was the
Yeah.
first like comic book character movie I ever saw. The
Really?
first
Well, it was
Oh
like
my
one of the first
God.
ones ever made. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's he
Mom.
doing
Oh,
to
Well,
Marty
actually,
McFly's
it was the
mom?
first. It was
Yeah,
the first
exactly.
Marvel one ever made.
The Care Bears Adventure in Wonderland, guys.
What the
4.
fuck?
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know
that was a
stars.
movie.
2 out of
I'm
4.
not even joking.
I didn't know
10.
that was a movie.
10.
10. I'd say like.
What about
I'd say a
what about
1.5
the
for that
fucking The Godfather?
Ooh.
Very similar movies, those two.
Yeah.
Four with
Godfather.
I'm gonna say 4 for both.
Yeah, Johnny, I
3
agree
was
with your
out yet.
answers down there, by the way.
Godfather
yeah.
3 is going to be what?
That was 90, I think.
All we have is the first two. Yeah,
Godfather 3 was 90.
Godfather 1.
It's gotta be 4, right?
4, I'm
I
gonna
would
say.
hope.
Before.
Yeah,
It's better. It's better than part 2.
Part 2? What do you think?
3, I'll say.
3
I probably got a 4, but it should be a 2.
I'd say a 4. What the fuck?
4.
Let's say 3.5 on part 2.
Give me your Italian card. What the fuck?
I'll say 3.5. 3.5.
It's a 3.5. 4.
4. There we go.
Ah, they're meant to. Oh,
Nice.
fuck!
4.
God damn it! I forgot how to count for a second.
4. No, the real Italian came out for a second.
Do y'all remember the Great Mouse Detective from Disney?
Of course, I love
that movie.
What do we think? What do we think?
3. I'll say 3. I don't think it got great reviews. I'll say
3.
Yeah,
I don't even know what that
Gore's
is.
not on the part. Gore's not 3. Yeah, 3. Gore's killing it.
Wow.
I love that movie as a kid.
I do, and my wife's like, I'm like, honey, you're wrong. It's a good movie. It's
Okay,
fun.
Is Goodfellas in there?
on the clock
So this
and
is
stuff.
I agree with your wife.
Wait.
Goodfellas is
Goodfellas
91 or
in there.
92,
Yeah,
I
no,
think.
it wouldn't be in here. No.
Wait, how far back does that book go?
It only goes up probably like 8. It looks like there's movies
Beginning
from
of time.
88, so I feel like it stops at 88.
Okay, so
Yeah.
like, one
What
that I'll
is-
ask after this one goes through. You're looking at you're looking at Goodfellas, I think.
That's 90.
I'm gonna look for the Seventh Voyage of Sinbad after that.
When did Scarface come out?
86?
86.
Ooh, so that
yeah,
might be in there.
Scarface.
Maybe? I don't know. I was just guessing, bro. I don't
Just
know.
making shit up.
I don't
that
fucking
makes
know
sense.
anything.
No, I don't fucking
Yeah,
know
okay,
either.
Scarface. Wait, no, that's Scarface from 30.
Oh, the original Scarface.
Scarface. Okay, there is Scarface 83.
Yeah,
Yep.
they just
What
took
do
the
we
name.
think?
It has no
What do we
relation.
think?
Now
remember-
Didn't it get good? It got bad reviews when it
It
came
didn't
out.
get
bad
great
reviews.
reviews.
We got bad reviews.
This movie came out a few years before this book was published, so it's not what it is today.
I'm gonna say
2.5,
Two,
yeah.
I'm gonna say 2, just straight up 2.
2. Yeah.
Wrath.
3?
3?
okay.
Oh, good for them.
Now,
I'm okay
interestingly
with that.
enough, Scarface from 1932 has a 4 out of 4.
Oh, fuck
Yeah, that's a
I
classic.
like them old movies.
Oh,
more.
That's a
Yeah.
classic.
For the
Never
first
seen it.
time, there's a movie, Scavenger Hunt from 1980, has no stars.
Ooh,
Wow.
yeah,
We need to watch that. We need to watch that one.
Yeah, we gotta watch that. We'll
That
watch
one's
council
shit.
reaction.
Dude, if Howard the Duck is better than that, we gotta watch that one. You know, that one's gonna be a fucking nightmare.
Okay, so what about that Sinbad movie?
Oh, what's it called?
The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad. It's from '58.
Sinbad, from
The
yeah,
From
actor.
Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way.
Where's Jingle All the Way go?
The seventh voyage, you said?
Yeah, Seventh Voyage is from 1958.
That's a classic old like Harryhausen movie, right?
Harryhausen. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
see that in here.
That's probably gonna be high, honestly.
Wait, unless under Sinbad. Hold on.
It might be
When
under
did the-
Sinbad.
When did The Fly come out? Cronenberg's The Fly.
Mm.
Oh, that's another one.
The Fly, that was
86.
86, yeah, there you go.
The
Which
Fly.
is another one that's way better than the original. The
Yeah, I
Thing,
don't-
The Fly, and The Blob. Any
the
remakes, I guess,
The,
are- yeah, it's
Yeah.
from the 80s are all way better than the originals.
I'm not seeing
Agreed.
that in here.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay,
That movie's
The
stupid.
Fly. Jeff Goldblum. What do we think?
I,
3.
I'm gonna
I,
go.
would, I would give that a 4.
Yeah,
I'll say a.
I'll say a
I
3,
would
probably.
say a 3.
probably 3.
I'd say 3.
3.5.
Oh,
Nice.
Not
They
bad.
like,
to
they,
the
like, they
greatness.
like the Goldblum.
Yeah,
They were ahead of the curve with the body horror, if you will.
Is
I'm trying to think what horror movies
Is,
are out.
is
The
Clerks
Thing.
in there?
The Thing.
Yeah, there is a
Do the
thing,
thing,
yeah.
Chainsaw.
Nightmare on
Do the
Elm
thing.
Street.
Do that thing.
That thing. Well, I was
Yeah.
actually looking up. Let me find it. Where's it at?
T.
Halloween, the original.
Oh, Hollow Cream.
Halloween.
Halloween.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
do we think?
I'm gonna go 3. Should be 4. I was 3.
I got really good reviews at the time, I'm pretty sure. 4. I'll say 4. Fuck it.
4.
The
I'm gonna
first
say-
Halloween?
I was gonna say like
The first
2.5.
3.5. Maybe 3.5.
3.5.
3.5. 3.5.
Yeah, I'll go down for 3.5. Never mind.
Yeah,
Ronan
3.5
got it
I'll
with
say.
3.
Nice. Okay.
What
the fuck? Good for them.
Now, here's something surprising. Halloween 2.
3
Oh,
also.
no.
4.
3 also.
4.
1.
What?
Wow.
Damn. Yeah,
That's
that was Halloween.
crazy.
To be,
What a
to be fair, I think Halloween
What a
2 is
drop
garbage
off.
also, but
And then-
I don't think
Yeah,
it's, I don't think it, I
What?
don't think it's a 1.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah,
like
I
Halloween
wanna have-
too.
I like moments on Halloween.
3.
Dude, Lori's just like sit up in a fucking. It's the same thing with Halloween Kills. She's just
Kills,
sitting up in a
yeah.
goddamn
Yeah,
hospital the entire
yeah.
time. Like,
Yeah.
it's all right. All right, I'll give you that. It's all right. It's not
All right,
great.
I'm going to ask
I should've
this.
said that.
What
Halloween
did,
3?
all right, I just want to ask this.
Yeah, I
What
mean
did
that's a 4.
what did Beetlejuice get? Is it in there?
Ooh.
Well, hold
That's
on.
88, right?
Halloween 3.
Yeah.
They gave 2 a 1.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if that one's there.
I'm gonna say 3 would be a 2. That's my guess.
Yeah, probably a 2. Yeah,
Two.
I can't get behind 3 being better than 2, but
okay.
It has the best ending of all time.
The thing.
Stop it! Ah! It's just so good.
The Thing.
That got shit on at the time.
Yeah,
horrible reviews.
It got
I was gonna say like a 2.
Yeah, I'll say 2
2.5.
2.5. I'll say 2.
Yeah.
It should be a 4.
I'm gonna go even lower than that and say 1.5.
I'm gonna go 2.5 as well.
Yeah.
Well, thankfully it's a 3. So,
Okay.
Okay. Thankfully it's not that bad.
Kind of based.
Still dumb, but you know, whatever. I'll take it.
I don't know if Beetlejuice was old enough to be in the book or not.
Are you young enough?
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, when did Beetlejuice come out?
Don't say it.
88.
Don't say it 3 more times.
88.
Yeah.
88. Oh, it
Could
is
be.
in here. It is in here. Yep.
Fresh.
What do we think?
The juice is loose.
Should be 4, but they'll probably give it a 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say it should be 4, but
I'm gonna say 3.5.
Yeah, probably
2.5.
3.5.
I think I'll say.
Darren. Okay.
I mean, I love it, but I don't know if they did.
3. Okay, there we go.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I saw Candergraph said Airplane. That fucking classic.
Ooh. Good luck, gentlemen. We're all counting on you. That's your one of the hardest I've ever laughed.
So, my wife was sitting there going like, "This is the dumbest movie." I'm like, "It's hilarious. It's fucking
Airplane is amazing.
I love it.
Hey, I like my coffee black like my man.
All right.
Oh,
God,
did
I
y'all
love
see? Oh wait, so did y'all see where the guy from that passed away?
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Leslie Nielsen died like
Yeah, he did a while.
like 10 years ago.
They just announced one of them today.
Do they have
Leslie Nielsen died again? Damn, bro. He's a fucking legend.
The Bill
Airplane.
guy?
What do we think? Airplane.
He was probably the main guy, I bet.
I'm gonna go 3.
Yeah, 3.
Hold on, let me see.
I'm really happy.
It's a 4?
3.5.
Wow.
Do they have Dracula Dead and Loving It?
Oh god, shit. No, that was in the 90s, I think.
Yeah.
Thank God.
That's the only Leslie Nielsen
All right,
movie
bye,
I've ever
Darren.
seen.
Oh, no, really? You see Airplane?
No, I have to see
Okay.
Airplane.
See you, man.
Okay, Jordan, I gotta ask this. What is Die Hard in there?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I was gonna.
Die
I was
Hard 2
gonna-
might be in there too.
Well, before we, I'll look for that. What do we think the original Bela Lugosi Dracula was?
That's gotta be a 4.
That's
a 4.
probably a
I'm gonna
That's a
say
classic.
4 on that. 4.
Classic.
Y'all right. 3.
Four.
It's
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah.
That's perfect. Nothing wrong with
that
it.
movie is so fucking good.
It's so good.
It is good.
What about the Monster Squad?
Oh my! Oh, I love the Monster Squad.
Monster
Yeah.
Squad.
Monster Squad's great.
Wolfman's got nards.
Yeah. I gotta watch that movie again.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, I don't see Die Hard in here. So Monster Squad.
It was
was-
87.
Yeah, I'm
so
not seeing
That's
Die Hard. I
odd.
don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know.
They saw fucking Beetlejuice. They saw Howard the Duck and not fucking die.
Okay, yeah, the Monster Squad. What do we think?
I'm gonna go
Oh man,
2.5.
Yeah,
they're gonna probably rip it up.
I'll say
Yeah.
2.5.
I'll say.
I'll say
I'll be different. I'll say 2. Go ahead, Roger.
I'll say 3.
Okay.
2.
2.
Nice.
Yeah.
I doubt
See if they
this
have
will-
Enter
I
the
doubt this will
Dragon.
be in there. I was gonna say I
Oh,
doubt
yeah.
this will be in there, but the first 2 Evil Dead movies.
Hey,
Mm.
the first one's gonna be terrible though.
Yeah, I know the first one. I mean, because the second one is basically the first one again, but with more money.
Yeah,
Well, the first 10 minutes is.
yeah.
They retell the story of the
They
original.
basically
Well, they
remake-
retcon it more so than
Like one part
retell
remake,
it.
one part sequel. Yeah.
Yeah, Evil Dead 2 says, you know that first movie with all those other
Yep.
people? No, it was just him and his
So-
girlfriend. Nobody else existed. Fuck you. It's like, all right.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's
Interesting
funny.
for on the same page. So E.T. Before we get to Evil Dead.
4.
E.T.
That's
Oh,
got
that's
4. I'm gonna
easy.
say
Four.
for ET.
came out right around the same
Yeah.
time the Thing came out.
Should be
That's why that
easy
movie
four.
flopped.
Yeah.
Easy 4.
3?
4.
4.
Yeah.
All right, Evil Dead. The first one.
The first one I'm gonna
One.
say it's probably like a 1.
3.5.
2.
I was
No,
gonna say 2.
I'm going high. I'm going
Two
high.
and a
half.
No, 3. I'll say 3. I'll say 3.
3.
Too high.
Okay, good.
What?
Good. Because I love that
Evil
first
Dead,
movie.
Evil
I have
Dead
faith.
2. Evil Dead 2.
4.
Oh,
Please.
3.5.
I'm gonna go 3.
All right. Yeah. I'll say
2.
3.5. I'll say 3.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It's too batshit crazy
wrote
for the
it?
critics. Yeah.
Who wrote it? Who wrote it? Who
That
wrote
is-
that review?
that
I'll
is-
find it.
that is just-
Enter the
That
Dragon.
is just false. Hey, no,
Let
Gore.
me see
I know who wrote that. I bet Roger Ebert wrote that.
That son of a
It says
bitch.
It says Johnny Bravo wrote that.
Because he hates horror movies.
Hey. You can see me walking through the room right now.
Oh, wait, Evil Dead 2 is when he cuts his hand off. And
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Oh, it's the best, dude. He has like some of the best like physical like one of the best physical performances I've ever seen.
Oh yeah. What about Predator?
Oh.
Yeah. Ooh, now that's a classic.
You want to guess what Bambi is? The original Bambi?
Zero. Fuck that shit. Bambi the Reckoning will be better anyway.
Yeah, I only care about Bambi the Reckoning.
I'll say that'll probably be a 4.
3. I'll say on Bambi.
Yeah, I'll say 3 as well.
It's a 4.
Okay.
All right, Predator.
3. I'll say 3.
I mean, that to me should be a 4.
That should be a 4.
I would say 4, but I feel like it's going to be 3.
Probably
3.5.
3.
It is a big whopping 3 out of 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, good one. Good one.
3.
Freddy.
Yeah, I'll go 3.
That should also be a 4, but
That should be a 4, but I think it's going to be lower.
Yeah.
And also, do they have? When did Dream Master come out? The third one, because that's my favorite.
I
movie.
love Dream Master, dude. It's like an
It's
adventure
in here.
movie.
Dream Master.
The first 3 are in here.
Okay.
Nightmare on Elm Street 1.
3. I'm gonna say.
Yeah, probably 3.
Maybe 3.5. Maybe 3.5.
Yep, you're right.
No, Siri, shut up.
3? Okay.
Yep, 3.
Now, did they like Dream Master more or less?
2, I really like 2, and especially now it has that. Now knowing that it's
double meaning.
Yeah, the double meaning of it. I like 2. I'm gonna say they're probably gonna give it a 2 though.
Probably.
Yeah, because it didn't have any good reviews at the time.
1.
Is that 0? Oh,
okay.
I thought he was doing this for 0. I was like,
okay, so 2 is a 2.
Yep, Dream Warriors. Yep,
2.5.
2.
I'll say 2.
That's a 4 to me, also low key.
I'll say 2.
That one's really good.
2.5.
3.
Oh, good. Okay.
I
could live with that.
I don't know if anyone's seen this, but how about Time Bandits?
I've seen it.
Oh, Time Bandits.
Is that Terry Gilliam?
Oh,
I think that was 87.
With
so it should be in
recently
there.
passing.
Oh, it was 81.
81. What was his name?
Donald Sutherland?
Yeah, Donald Sutherland.
Yeah.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers?
Yeah, what do we think?
That's a 4. That's got to be a 4.
Either 4 or 3.
I'll say 4 on that.
Yeah.
3.5.
3.5.
Okay, whatever.
Dude, he just died. What the fuck?
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
They should. Yeah, that's fucked up, bro. Come on, dude. Snow just died. Come on, man.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
He has
Burn
only
the book.
one scene in JFK, and like he just almost steals that ending part of the movie.
You know what movie he
what
also
did
has only
Oppenheimer
one?
get?
Where's Oppenheimer?
Time Bandits.
The
What
person.
do we think, Jake? Time Bandits.
I'm gonna say 3.
I'm gonna say 3.
Tres.
You both are right. 3.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Yep.
Cool.
That's about right.
That's a classic movie.
Yeah.
I did a report on that for college.
You're
What's his
cool.
name right now? They're
failed.
doing press for it. The guy from What We Do in the Shadows and Flight of the Conchords.
Yeah.
Jermaine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jermaine Clement.
He's doing right now. He did already, but yeah, they're doing press for it already.
Oh, so Canada's from Mad Max.
Boris Dian.
Okay, about to say you guys went the Mad Max and Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
How
What
about Mad Max
Furiosa
2?
get?
How about the Road
I
Warrior?
mean, I feel like Thunderdome was gonna be like a 2, but I love that movie.
Well, fun fact: Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome and the first Mad Max both 3s.
Okay, there we go.
Road Warrior 4.
Road Warrior.
4.
I guess
There's
they're calling it
There's
Road
no
Warrior.
Road Warrior in this.
And they might just only be calling it the
Not
Road
there.
Warrior
I
though.
don't
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
In
it might be called the
Australia,
Road Warrior. Okay.
yeah, Australia was just called the Road Warrior, I think, right? No. Over here it was
No,
only
it's
called
here.
the Road Warrior.
Yeah.
Yeah,
over
over
there
here
it was popular over there. So that actually it was
Mad
popular
Max
over here
2.
also.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
so it was pretty well known here.
Yeah, it was very well known here. I don't know, whatever, fuck it.
Yeah, whatever.
From what I heard, a lot of people grew up on the Road Warrior before
Yeah.
Mad Max.
Yep. The Road Warrior. Yep. That's
4.
So what do you think?
3.5. I'll say 3.5.
I'll say
3.5.
3.5.
A 4.
You were right the first time, Gore. It's 4.
I said psych. when I said 3.5.
It's like,
Now the last one we'll do because we have to wrap up. It's fucking
Right.
midnight. We're gonna do Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I did that one.
Oh, classic.
That's got to be 4.
That's
That's
I'm
a
gonna-
4.
I'm gonna say,
I grew up on that damn.
You know what? I'll say
I'll-
3.5 just because.
I want to say 4, but I'll go 3.5.
Let's see. Where's it at?
It's a 2.
It's on the cover, so it has to be a 4.
Oh, here we go. Oh, are you ready?
Yeah, right?
You ready?
4. Oh boy.
4 out of 4.
Okay,
Hey.
good.
I think that works. But,
That was
that
fun.
was fun. Yeah,
I feel like
Be
we
a
recorded
returning
Katie,
segment.
though. She was just there looking down the whole time.
Yeah. That's a good time.
It's okay. I think
You should have like a little trivia.
Yeah, do something a little different, you know.
Yeah.
And maybe that's something we do down the road, like where we actually go through like newer films and we all kind of like look at
On
like,
Letterboxd.
or something and go, okay, who rated
That,
what?
that would be
what?
pretty fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you can
What
look
is
at
that,
my letterbox.
What is that book
Yeah.
called?
My dog
It's
should.
called rating the movies.
Okay, so just mail me a copy of that. Okay.
You know,
No, yeah, go copy
Probably
it all.
found, probably found one on eBay or something.
Yeah, you
like
can
that.
probably find one for like
probably
$1.
can. Rating the movies.
I found
Rating the movies.
Oh, you found it? Okay, cool.
it. Yep.
How much is it?
Consumer. Let me see.
I found one here on Amazon for oh wow, $13.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was funny because like my coworkers handed me that, like, yeah, you love movies so much, you might as well just keep that. I'm like, all right. So,
Yeah.
and it's a
Sick.
way for me to
Oh,
discover.
wait.
Free content.
Wait. So this one is new and revised. It has Gremlins on the cover.
Oh,
Well, that was
wow.
that was 86.
9, I think.
yeah, something like
was
that.
that was
Yeah.
later.
So they must have done another one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But all right, well, that was pretty fun, guys. Hope
Yeah,
you
that
guys
was fun.
enjoyed the stream.
Mhm.
Episode 42. We're gonna go down the
That's
line.
84.
Goodbye, everybody. And
84,
Def,
okay.
Bro, where do people find you, sir?
There you
Oh,
go.
there you go.
There we go.
I'm right there, Defro TV and X on Instagram as well. So there you go.
There you go.
I keep forgetting you have the
Katie-
evil Ash thing.
Yeah, Katie, where do
in the
people
background.
find you, Katie?
Well, that's technically my Twitter, but I
other
really
way.
have kind of
Other
fallen off.
way.
I've
Wrong
fallen off
side.
the face of the earth
Other
with
way.
it. But if anybody likes sports, I'm on my sports Twitter more, which is I'll tweet it. Whatever, I'll post it on. It's still
Yeah, you'll
stupid,
tweet
joke.
it.
I'll tweet it on the normal account, and then whatever.
There
We'll
you
from
go.
there, if anybody cares.
I don't know why I'm asking.
I don't know
this.
why you're asking him.
I don't know why I asked for it.
I don't even think he
The
knows.
chosen one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading my Twitter.
I just saw the picture 40 out of 40.
Just
But
find,
what's
just,
that
find, just
supposed
find
to
him
mean?
making faces online and then laughing at everything. That's what he does.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
Johnny-
not this show though.
No, not this show. This show's not fun.
No,
Johnny, where can people find you besides giving people haircuts and potentially killing them?
Manzillions and probably playing Uncharted right now. You know.
Hey,
So, mhm.
There you go. Yeah, you're into that now. Uncharted
I am.
4 for the first
Hell
time.
yeah. Oh no, it's like
Manzillions.
my fifth or sixth
Oh,
time.
okay. So this is like just going.
Damn, you
through
played
it.
Uncharted 4 that many times?
Yeah, I felt it in my loins. It's
And
my favorite
I think
Uncharted
you were
game.
doing before you started it. You were like, we watched like a recap or something. to
Yeah,
kinda,
because I like once a year I go through and I stream all the Uncharted games, but I kind of just felt like doing 4 since I'm kind of tight on time right now. But
That's the one I have yet to play. I've played the rest.
4 is my favorite personally.
I still have yet to play. I still have yet to play any of them. So I need
Right now,
to
my
do
favorite
that.
is
Who's
two.
my favorite?
Right now, my
But I'm
favorite is
kind of
Two's
busy
great.
playing Fortnite. So
We love Fortnite. And I've been playing that too. The new reload mode is fire. Season's kind of dookie.
we could have
but
played last night, but you said fuck that guy. So
I was playing with my fellow
Oh,
Manzillions.
you don't. No, you don't have friends. You just made that up.
Yeah, they're not friends. They're my Manzillions.
Ronan, people find you, sir.
You can find me at Ronan Unchained on YouTube and the socials. Right now, covering the Acolyte and some vlogs coming down the pipeline.
That's the one thing we didn't talk about
Hell
tonight
yeah.
was Acolyte, but there you go. It's
good
Have you
episode.
seen it? Yeah. It was, yeah.
The bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
RJ, where do we find you, sir?
Resident Justice are also.
Oh, okay. Simple enough.
driving away.
Straight to the point. Yeah, he was running away. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, Jake, where can we find you besides pulling
ran
out
away
your
with his
statues
car.
and shit?
You can find me here at this name, and this is what I
Perfect.
do down here at the bottom. And I've got a video tomorrow giving my thoughts on the Batman Cape Crusader trailer.
There
Nice.
you go.
Ooh,
And,
see the Easter
and that's
there.
why
Very
Phil,
timely.
Phil wasn't here because Phil was doing his podcast talk about the trailer, which is
Oh yeah,
pretty cool. Like, 'cause I think he does a Batman podcast, so it makes sense. Probably should
and he
do
didn't
that.
invite me.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, he
Yeah.
doesn't like anybody. So,
Yeah, he didn't like
Yeah.
me.
You know, he
Yeah.
doesn't invite us.
We're on and off.
Yeah.
I'm not getting it, but
I mean, I had to come rocking the Batman appeal tonight, so there you
I
go.
mean, Johnny. I mean,
Sick.
what do you expect? I mean, you guys are going through a divorce. I mean,
yeah, you know, I didn't pay
Again.
child support,
and,
so
and,
I'm
and
not
you're in the middle of a
surprised.
custody battle, man. I feel for you.
I
Yeah, it's
know.
tough right now.
I know.
I'm just gonna make Manzillions to pay him off eventually.
the Uncharted Manzillion.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Uncharted Navy Manzillions, and eventually maybe Chainsaw will have a home.
Did you hit the wrong button?
I think he hit the wrong button.
Which
I thought you kicked him for a
Oh,
second.
glitched out. No, I didn't kick him out. No, I don't do that. No.
No.
But anyways, we hope you guys enjoyed it, and maybe we'll do something like this down the road where we'll go through more modern films. Who knows? That was Was
That'd be fire.
Yeah, yeah. And I'll get a copy of that revised book, and then we'll
No,
do
you
it
will
again.
not. No, you will not.
Oh, I won't.
No. This is Chainsaw's thing, all right?
Yeah. Don't you fucking steal it.
You're not part of this.
We're just gonna go to ye old letterboxed.
Ye old letterbox, which I've been now updating more and more. So yeah.
Nice.
But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the show, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye, everybody. Bye. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Oh, Manzilians.
The fire rises.
The fire rises in my pants.
Destiny.